Miggity, miggity, mic check, miggity, 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 mic check, 1, 2, miggity, miggity, mic check, 1, 2, miggity, mic check, miggity, miggity, mic check, 1, 2. What's crack-a-lacking? What's going on? What's the deal? What's the situation? Talk to me, darling. Talk to me, darling. Miggity mic check, 1, 2. Can you hear me? Can you hear me coming loud and clear? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Let me know in the stream chat. I'm here, I'm queer, I'm ready to rock. Ready to rock, people! Ready to rock. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Whee! I haven't even changed, bro. Come straight for the gym. Let's go, bro. I'm charged. I haven't even changed. I haven't even showered. We're here, sweating. Balls wet on the fucking chair right now. You get me? Balls are wet right now on the chair right now. Wet balls. Wet balls on the chair. We ain't playing around. We ain't playing around. We got everybody in the stream. Appreciate all of you. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. Another episode of The Random Show. The #1 comedy stream in the world. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. Today's show, we're going to be covering a bunch of stuff. We might jump over and do a little bit of Kill Tony. Kill Tony's premiering at 2. You know I like to check it out for a couple of times. So let's see what I'll go on with Kill Tony. Maybe there might be some funny stuff there. If not, we'll just jump back and do what I'm meant to be doing, which is covering some Bapa stuff, Shorb Show shit. New Shorb Show just dropped. So we'll react to that one and some other stuff in between as well. You get me? You get me, you get me, you get me, you get me, you get me. So thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. Appreciate you all. As per usual, appreciate you all. So let's just get right into it, innit? Let's just get right into it. Before we start, just to kind of, get things vibey around here, because it's a little bit dead, and I want to get my energy up. Let's play some tunes, okay? Pink Tesla, but it's 80s. If you know what Pink Tesla is, you know what Pink Teslas are. They were pills. This is a song by a UK artist called Len. Len put up an acapella. He put up the vocals of his track called Pink Tesla. People could remix. Now people are submitting remixes of Pink Tesla using their own beats. So let's see the 80s version of Pink Tesla courtesy of Len. Let's go! Energy, energy, energy! Fellas, clap your cheeks. That's it, bro. Random show settings. Energy up. Have you got your energy up? Are you feeling good? Are you ready to laugh? Are you ready to lol? Are you ready to LMAO? Good, good. Good to hear. Good to hear. Good to hear. Talking about LMAO. Talking about lolling. Talking about lolling. Talking about lolling. Let's look at this news. You want to lol? You want to lol, right? You want to laugh? I bet you want to laugh. Look at this blood clot news. Oh my God. A Delta flight carrying around 80 passengers crashes. Lands in Toronto Pearson Airport. No casualties reported at this time. That's a good lol.
We're in Toronto. We just landed. Our plane crashed. It's upside down. Fire department's on site. Upside down. Everybody, most people appear to be okay. We're all getting off.
Holy
What's
shit.
going on?
Holy shit. The plane is upside down. The plane is upside blood clot down. Hey yo, big up Austin Casey. What did I miss that for? Big up Austin Casey. Thank you for the 5 gifted membership. Gifted bomb. Everyone that got membership, make sure you thank Austin Casey in the chat. You're a legend. Appreciate that, brother. Why didn't it come up on my fucking thing? I didn't see that. Well, go on. Why didn't it come up on my recent events? Why is it shagging me right now? Why is it shagging me? Why is it shagging me? Is the vibe? Are the vibes too high? Are the vibes too high? Is that why it's shagging me? Why am I going for this? Why can't I see this? I can't see anything. I can't hear anything. What's happening, man? What happened to the show? Why can't I see and hear anything? Oh, that's a shame. It doesn't matter. We continue. Big up Austin Casey. Appreciate it. You're a fucking legend. You're a G. Big up everybody that got a membership as well. Make sure you thank the blood cut, yeah? Make sure you thank the blood clot guy. But look at that. Upside down, brother. Upside down. Inside out. Boy, you got me. You know that tune. Real disco heads know what I'm talking about. But look at this. Look at from the inside. Look at the view from the inside. So scary.
Everything, drop it. Come on. Don't take your phone away.
Put your phone away. Yeah, right.
Holy fuck.
About put your phone away. Yeah, fucking right. Yeah, right about put your phone away. The plane flipped upside down, motherfucker. I'm recording all of this shit about put your phone away. What fucking job's worth? What fucking teacher's pet? Put your phone away. Shut up, man. Shut up about put your phone away.
Holy fuck.
Holy shit.
Fuck. Oh my fucking god.
To be fair, that is quite gnarly though. That is quite gnarly. Imagine your plane flipping upside down and you don't die. Because usually whenever you see planes hit the ground, they always explode, innit? Planes always, I don't know if planes are made out of fiberglass in general or paper mache. Whenever they hit the ground, it just explodes. So imagine you land and it doesn't explode. I'm sorry, bro. I think God's on my side. You know what I mean? I'm playing the lottery that week. I'm recording all the videos. Yo, it's up.
Yo, I was just on this fucking plane. Oh my god.
I love how people are standing right next to it, trying to record it. And the fire and the firefighters are trying to put out the fire, make sure it doesn't actually explode. But people are too busy recording. I love humans, man. I fucking love humans. People are busy recording while the thing is on fire, and the firefighters are trying to quell the flames.
Yo, I was just on this fucking plane. Holy fuck. Everything, drop it. Come on.
Luckily, nobody died so far, from what I've read online. Actually, there's two conflicting reports. Either nobody died or there's 3 people in critical condition in hospital. I don't know which one is true. But it looks like most of the cabin is intact. The only thing that's not there is the wings and what looks like the tail is completely gone. But it looks like most of the place where everyone's sitting is perfectly okay. But, you know, you never know. Someone could have banged their head or something. But I did read somewhere that some people are in critical condition in the hospital. So hopefully they pull through. But so far, no casualties. So far, no casualties. This is a report here, courtesy of Colin Rugg. 3 survivors. Yeah, there we go. This is what I read. 3 survivors of the Delta plane crash in Toronto are in critical condition. 1 being a child. Fucking hell. Thoughts and prayers go out to that kid. 76 people were on board the plane that crashed at Toronto Pearson Airport, with new reports claiming that at least 18 people were injured. 1 man in his 60s and a woman in her 40s sustained critical injuries, according to ABC. They were rushed to a nearby hospital. Another passenger, presumably a child, was reportedly transported to Toronto's Sick Kids Hospital. That's a mad name for hospital, isn't it? Toronto Sick Kids Hospital. Is that what it's called? Sick Kids. Damn. There's still a lot of uncertainty as to what was going on, but as of right now, there's no arrivals or departures coming from or going. It's unclear how exactly the plane flipped over, but wind speeds were reportedly 40 miles per hour on the ground and stronger than in the air. Wow. So a plane can flip on its roof on the ground while it's while it's takeoff or trying to land. Fucking hell. Insane. Fucking insane. And of course, here's some pictures to kind of show you exactly Wagwan and how crazy that shit looked. Bill Jordan Ray. It was landing, yeah? Okay, cool. It was landing. It was landing and then it flipped over. Bring up Z, there's a blizzard and it hasn't stopped snowing. Why even come to Toronto? Good point. Good fucking point. Snakes on the plane's fucking hilarious. Big up Coin in the chat as well. Big up, big up, big up, big up. Big up Brian Laura, I see you. Gamebread, I see you. Boba Fett, I see you. Wagwan, everybody. Wagwan, everybody. Big up Asada Aziz, I see you. Wagwan, Wagwan. Come on, you piece of crap. Okay, there you go. Yeah, there's a plane. It's a bit of it's a smaller plane, isn't it, as well? It's not a big one as well. Maybe that might have helped in terms of its rigidity and ability to not explode once it hit the ground. I don't know. Or maybe it wasn't flying. Or maybe it was low enough that when it flipped, it didn't actually land super hard. But still, that must have been so scary. Imagine being on a plane and it flips on this. It flips upside down. God almighty, that must have been so fucking scary, man. So glad everybody's okay. We're glad everybody's okay. We are glad everybody is okay. But you know what this made me think about? It made me think about blood clot Tim Dillon. Tim Dillon was right, man. I listened to a lot of Tim Dillon, and Tim Dillon's been calling this out for ages. Tim Dillon has been calling this out for ages, that we should be very wary of pilots, air stewardess, and anybody involved in the flying of a plane. Because he says that these people are on the brink of having a breakdown and just killing masses of people across the board. And it seems like what he predicted is now panning out. This is a clip from 5 months ago of Tim Dillon talking about this up and coming thing this thing that's been happening as of late, where planes have been crashing, planes have been dropping from the sky, flipping on their side, exploding, catching fire, crazy shit. Listen to Tim Dillon from 5 months ago.
An Alaska Airlines pilot who almost crashed the plane on mushrooms speaks out. I called this, by the way, and I'm telling you, pilots are increasingly unstable. They are going to start trying to kill planes full of people. I'm telling you this because I want to warn you. I call it all. I said Lizzo was going to get thin. She's getting thin now.
By the way, Lizzo is getting she's less fat, but she's not skinny. Everyone keeps saying she's skinny. She's not. But I do love how, I think I saw a video of her, she's got a picture of her album cover and she's scratching it off and, whatever, spray painting it. And it's bruh, I thought you were happy at that weight. Now you're covering your face with spray paint. It's come on, girl. You can lose the weight and get fit, but there's no need to be a fucking arsehole about it. Because I'd imagine there's a bunch of girls who followed her because she always seemed very comfortable in her skin, and they're probably a bit heartbroken now that she's trying to be a skinny mini. But hey, congrats to Lizzo still.
Been right about that because the fats turned on her. And when the fatty boom baddies turn on you, and she made a lot of money off the fatty boom baddies, but she goes, fuck it. Now she's getting thin. She's in the gym. She's doing the right thing. So, because she goes, fuck it. She goes, fuck it. I've made enough money off these fatty boom baddies. They keep turning on me. Fuck these bitches. In the same way that I call that, I'm going to call this. There are going to be more stories of pilots who are going to try to kill, and I don't want to disturb anyone. They're going to try to kill planes full of people. I'm telling you it's going to happen because
I love his obnoxious sunglasses too. It's almost it's kind of the sunglasses that somebody wears when they're blind, obnoxiously just black and big, and they cover even the sides, so you don't even get to see his eyes through the side. You see nothing. You don't get to see my pupils. I'm too rich for you.
They want to make some if we are to believe, which I don't. If we are to believe that Thomas David Crooks.
I don't even know now.
I don't even know. If we are to believe that this guy wanted to kill the president for no other reason than to leave some type of legacy, and that is a thing that is motivating mentally ill people, why would you not, as a pilot with a plane of people, try to do something similar if you were in a weird mental state? I want to be remembered for something, he says, just anything. Let's watch this pilot, and he was accused of trying to crash the plane.
I
did something unfathomable to me, something I have to take responsibility for, and I regret.
This morning, Joseph Emerson, the Alaska Airlines
That's a pure psycho, isn't it? He's got psycho eyes, man. That's a cold-blooded killer.
pilot now facing 84 charges after allegedly trying to take down a passenger jet in October,
Jesus
speaking
Christ.
on camera for the first time as he awaits trial.
Sarah and I would like our story to be of some value, right? We think it tells the larger story on pilot health.
It was last October when Emerson was catching a ride.
Pilot health, you know, he's acting as if he's a victim. Pilot health, bro, you belong in prison. A pilot health, you know, we don't care about your health. Fuck off. You try to kill hundreds of people. Get fucked.
In the cockpit jump seat on a flight from Everett, Washington to San Francisco, when he says nothing felt real.
There was a feeling of being trapped. Like, am I trapped in this?
He's
in
smiling.
this airplane? This is
He's
not
smiling.
real.
Go back. By the way, this is a pilot. This is how sick a lot of them are. Not all of them. Look how sick this guy is. I want you to watch the smile here on his face when he talks about his attempt to down a jetliner full of people.
Feeling of being trapped. Like, am I trapped in this airplane? This is not real.
I mean, stop it. He's the Joker. He's the joke.
But it makes sense though, isn't it, right? It makes sense. Don't they say people working, don't they say like people who work in the medical profession, like doctors, nurses and shit, they're a little bit kooky. So it makes sense. People that work in those like high stressed environments around the clock, you know, like you're going to be a little bit, you know, you're going to be a little bit off kilter. You know, you're not going to be all the way there. You just have to hope that these motherfuckers don't flip a switch while you're on the plane. I still get nervous. I think every time I get on a plane, I think about that guy. What was that plane? Was it a German plane? Was it German pilot crashes plane into mountain? You remember that one? I think about this every time I get on a plane. Every time I go to Berlin, this is the first thing I think about. I think, oh, fuck. Is this pilot going to crash us into... Yeah, there we go. German Wings. I think that was the one, right? German Wings, right? Is that the one? German Wings was scheduled to international passenger flight from Barcelona to Spain. The crash was deliberately caused... So, oh my God. On March 25th, 2015, the aircraft, an Airbus A320-211, northwest of Nice, killing 150 people on board. The crash was deliberately caused by the pilot, Andreas Lubitz, who was previously been treated for suicidal tendencies. Oh my God. I think about this crash every single time I board a flight to fucking Berlin. I swear to God, I'm like, oh my God. Oh my God. Andreas Lubitz, who had previously been treated for suicidal tendencies and declared unfit to work by his doctor. Lubitz kept his information from his employer and instead reported for duty. Reportedly, after reaching the cruise altitude and while the captain was out of the cockpit, Lubitz locked the cockpit door, initiated a controlled descent that continued until the aircraft hit the mountainside. Aviation authorities swiftly implemented new recommendations for European Aviation Safety Agency that required 2 authorized personnel in the cockpit at all times. Lubitz's family held a press conference on 24th of March 2017. During Lubitz's father said that they did not accept the official investigation findings. What? Lubitz's family did not accept the official investigation findings that his son deliberately caused the crash. Honestly, the families of people that create that do these atrocities are sometimes worse, if not the same level as the people that do the atrocities, aren't they? Like, oh, it can't be my son. I'm not accepting this. What do you think happened then? What the fuck do you think happened? Huh? God almighty. By 2017, Lufthansa paid $75,000. Is that it? 75,000 euros to the family of every victim, as well as 10,000 in pain and suffering compensation to every close relative. I bet you it took them ages to... Exactly, look. That crash happened in 2015, and they only paid the families in 2017. It took them 2 years to give the families 75 grand. The crash is the deadliest confirmed suicide in aviation history. 150 people. A flip just switched, and he was like, all right, we're all going to be on a t-shirt. Every single one of us. God damn it.
This is who's in the air is the Joker. This is who's in the, and the wife is so horrified. She sleeps next.
Big up Young Old Vibes. When I'm drinking like Bert tomorrow before my flight, I blame you, AZ. Nah. Love and blessings. May the Lord watch over you, Young Old Vibes. No, let's not think that way. Let's not think that way. Safe travels, safe travels.
Next to this guy. The wife is so horrified because she sleeps next to him. Keep going.
To wake up.
Emerson says he had taken psychedelic mushrooms for the
Jesus
first
Christ.
time 2 days before the flight, thinking
God almighty. God almighty. I know I'm a mess, right? I know I stick fucking, toilet found nicotine pouches in my mouth, and then I wonder why I'm getting queasy and sick. But surely, taking mushrooms for the first time 2 days before a flight, it's pretty crazy, isn't it? Like, doing mushrooms for the first time ever in your life 2 days before a flight is insane behavior, no?
they might help with depression, but believes he was still hallucinating during that
Duh!
flight. He stood up and pulled handles in the cockpit.
By the way, I've done mushrooms. I've done LSD. I've done mescaline. I have never thought, one of the realizations I had was not that I should down a jetliner full of people. Now, I'm not saying that can't happen. There are bad trips. People have all kinds of wacky reactions. I'm not advocating, but it is just funny. He's like, yeah, I took some mushrooms and, he's
blaming the mushrooms that Brendan blames the team, innit? That's what he's doing. He's blaming the mushrooms that Brendan blames the team. It's the mushrooms' fault.
just decided that it was time to kill everyone.
Were meant to shut off the engines in the case of a fire. It didn't work, and if it had, that could have brought the plane down.
There are two red handles in front of my face, thinking that I was going to wake up, thinking this is my way to get out of this.
How's he not in prison?
Unreal reality.
How's he not in prison, man? Oh, okay, cool. The pilot accused of trying to crash the plane, awaiting trial on 84 charges. Because how the fuck's he not in prison? What the fuck? How's he talking like he's a victim?
I reached up and I grabbed and I pulled the levers.
Did you know what the levers were at the time?
What I thought is, this is going to wake me up. I know what those levers do in a real airplane, right? And I need to wake up from this.
He's fucking crazy. Oh my, the way he's rationalizing this in his brain is like he's insane, bro. This guy is dangerous. This is a cold killer. This is a cold killer, bro. His heart rate is probably not even that high right now. He's calm. He's cool as a cucumber right now. Fucking hell.
It's 30 seconds of my life I wish I could change, and I can't. Observe the pilots react to the difficult situation that I just handed. And I said, you guys want me off the flight deck? I'm off the flight deck.
He left the cockpit.
That's hilarious. By the way, if you guys want me off the flight deck, like... Hey guys, I know I tried to shut off the engines, and I'm just saying this.
Exactly.
I'm a good sport. If you want me to leave, I'll leave. I get it.
Man.
I did just try to shut the engines off. If you want me out of here, I'll go. I get it. I'm not a nut.
Listen.
It's like when you're really thirsty and you send one of those, like, you don't have to reply. You don't have to reply messages. Hopefully, I just went to get this off my chest. You don't have to reply. But if you could, it'd be so great to hear from you. Big up the simps out there, bro. Simp army. Big up the simp army.
To one of the pilots.
We've got the guy that tried to shut the engines down out of the cockpit.
Emerson says he then tried to grab the handle of an emergency exit door, but a flight attendant stopped.
By the way, and I'm telling you right now, I said it years ago. You can go find an old clip of me saying the only way Biden's going to get out is if he comes out in a debate, and and is like incoherent. That's the only way they're going to force him out. Otherwise, they're going to keep going. You can find that old clip from years ago. But years ago, I said, and I said the thing that's going to get the hairiest is air travel. The people that I noticed that are the most unstable are people that are working in air travel. I'm telling you. I am all over the place all the time looking at people, and I've never walked into a fruit farm stand and looked at someone who I felt was going through it the way that I felt like someone on an airplane was going through. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's altitude.
The thing that I've noticed in airports is people's just, I guess it's the expectation that everything's going to be okay, you know? There's really a lack of like, you know, everyone is in the airport now, relaxed, everyone's wearing pajamas, people are wearing slippers and shit. There's like a real kind of malaise at the airport. Huh? No one's really, you know, everyone kind of knows it's going to be okay for some reason. I don't feel anyone is apprehensive or nervous or scared. Everyone's just like going through the motions, which is probably the worst thing possible. And we all know, you know, pilots like to get loose. Air stewardess like to get loose.
I fly a lot. Am I the most sane? Probably not, but I'm not at the controls. These people are completely gone. Many of them. Look at them. Just take a close-up of these people here. I'm telling you right now, all of the people that work in the airline, and I know this because I speak to them, the minute they land, they just do drugs for 48 hours.
Wow.
They go to a flop house and they do drugs for 48 hours because the job is so terrible. It's so terrible.
What's so terrible about the job though? I guess they make a lot of money, probably. You don't do this all the time. It's not like you probably do it for a season or something, or maybe a certain number of months. You get to travel the world. I wonder, but I guess obviously, yeah. To be fair, it's a bit brutal because you're on flights to different destinations. You're not exactly doing one route. You're probably doing multiple routes. You're working all around the clock. All your friends are probably going to be fellow air stewardess as well, right? You can't have regular friends because what? You're going to need to hang out at 4 a.m. in the morning. You know what I mean? Like, or even earlier than that. So it's probably a very antisocial job in a way. It's probably social in one way because you get friendly with everybody at airports and stuff. But it's also antisocial because all your friends are fellow air stewardess. So it's a little bit of a mad one. I can understand that. And I'd imagine the rates of like divorces and shit are super high with people that work in aviation or whatever, right? You'd imagine. Because you're always gone.
You know, she's in my seat. You're mediating fights. The people are punching you in the face.
Oh yeah, big up Coiler. He's not wrong though. I helped a client get commercial pilot license back. They party hard. But if they get caught or tell anyone they feel depressed, they get fucked. They are fucked. Oh, okay. So it's like a bit of a secret society, yeah? Like they work hard and they party harder. Okay, cool. Yeah, big up Josie, you're never home. Okay. Dealing with the traveling public must be... Yeah, that's another thing. Good point, Brian. Good point. Yes, the job is hard, but it's even harder because it's essentially a customer service role, isn't it? It's a customer service role. It's a nightmare dealing with people. It's already a nightmare for us as passengers on the plane having to deal with people. Imagine if you're an air stewardess, how nightmarish it is to deal with the person with the pram, the person with somebody that's disabled, the person that can't fucking lift their luggage and put it in the right compartment, the person that gets up when the sign says put your belt on, they still get up anyway. Like, oh yeah, the person that can't stop pressing the button to alert you, and then when they get there they don't want anything. Oh yeah, the people side of it would stress me out more than I think the job. I'm not gonna lie. I think I could handle the job. I think after a while you can get used to the schedule and the timetable. But I think the thing that would really like drive me nuts, as Brendan would say, is dealing with people. Dealing with hundreds of thousands, if not millions of people you're encountering every single flight. That would send me over.
As soon as they land, they immediately go to a dope den and get fucked up. I'm telling you, for 48 hours. They have to...
There must be... I wonder if there's like clubs near airports. There must be like clubs, or there must be people who organize raves or something in it, because you wouldn't want to go to like a normal place. You have a specific place that is a bit low key, open at a certain time, isn't too far away, so you can get back and you know, and refresh for the job. I wonder how they do it. Is it like a motorcycle club thing? Do they just rent out Airbnbs? Like, I wonder how they do it. Because you can't really go too inland. You can't really go in the city because then you might get too fucked up and not be able to go back to the airport on time. You have to be within like a close proximity to the airport, probably only a couple of miles out. So I wonder if like people set up clubs knowing specifically they're gonna have loads of pilots and air stewardess coming through, or if they set up their own little places, get an Airbnb next to the airport and just go ham and set up a group chat like, hey, we've got a fucking crack then. Let's go.
Shakes when they get back into the plane a lot, and I'm including the pilots. Commercial aviation is getting...
We got Coiler. Zinger Airlines only goes to Berlin, and it's always late.
Incredibly dangerous. I don't care how many times they want to disguise it with a funny Southwest flight attendant that gets up there and is like, hey, y'all, I'm doing a little stand-up comedy for you. I'm telling you right now,
Christ.
At least every flight you're on, there's at least one person who should not be on that flight, and it's usually a member of the crew. It's usually a member of the crew. I'm telling you, watch out. I look at every cockpit now. I try to look at the pilot and make a split-second decision if I'm going to get off the plane. I'm not kidding. I'm trying to make a split. I look at it and go, all right. I'm telling you.
Big up Joel for MIA. Big up Joel. Zinger Airlines, expired passports only. The closer to the date of expiry, the better your chances of getting on a plane. I love it.
Let's finish up with this guy, but I'm telling you right now, you need to care for yourself and your family. And you need to start looking at these pilots and observing them before they get on the plane. They're trying to kill you. I'm not kidding. It's not a bit. You have to observe them if you can before they get on the plane.
Mm-hmm.
Get to the airport early.
I'm overly nice now, to be fair. When I get on a plane, I'm overly nice. I'm quite chatty anyway, obviously, naturally. But I'm overly nice now. I'm like, oh, thank you. I'm so happy to be here. You look like a safe pair of hands. I feel so comfortable around you. Thank you for a really smooth flight. Extend my gratitude to the pilot, please. Give him a tug for me.
Get to the airport early and try to observe the pilots. Are they drunk? Do they seem like they're going through something?
Put my hand on the lever. I didn't operate the lever. She put her hand on mine. And I think around that period is when I said, I don't understand what's real. I need you to tough cuff me.
In the air, he texted his wife.
You text me, I've made a big mistake.
And what were you thinking at that point?
I was like, what in the hell is he talking about? And I immediately got on FlightAware because that's how I can track him. And I saw that the plane was diverted. And
fucking wife, innit? Tracking her husband on FlightAware, Bloody hell. Men can get no peace, bro. Flights. Tracking the flights, FlightAware. God damn it, girl. Let him kill people in peace.
I think I texted him back, is this because of you?
Emerson says he'd been struggling with some form of depression ever since his best friend Scott suddenly passed away, but didn't turn to a psychiatrist for medication, worrying a formal diagnosis could end his career. He instead turned to alcohol and eventually those psychedelic mushrooms.
He's blaming the mushrooms. He's blaming his friend dying. No blame on himself, by the way. No personal responsibility. No accountability. My friend died. Mushrooms. Okay, brother. Okay.
In October.
Coming into this, I hadn't really been sleeping a lot the night that I took the magic mushrooms, and I did not sleep that night.
Oh, really? You didn't sleep? After taking mushrooms for the first time ever. 2 days before a flight. I did not sleep that night. Oh, really? I'm surprised.
And so this cumulative sleep deficit, I believe, may have also impacted just my perception of what was going on.
Emerson now speaking about it all in the new documentary, The New York Times presents Lie to Fly on FX, as he and his wife focus on increasing awareness about mental health in the cockpit.
Wait a minute, hold on. Hold on. Hold on a minute. Hold the phone for 1 minute right now. This guy shuts the engines off mid-flight, and now this is his brand?
Exactly.
This guy, I mean, what? This guy should, like, be barred from going near a plane for the rest of his life.
Basically. But yeah, what can you do? What can you do? What can you do? What can you do? Next clip here to play. Big up Fresh and Fit. Big up Fresh and Blood Clot Fit. This video made me laugh so fucking much. I hope it makes you laugh too. The title is The Reason Why Men Should Never Live with Women. Yeah, you heard that right. Fresh and Fit are recommending Fresh and Fit are recommending their audience of men, of lonely men, not to live with women, but instead live with the bros. I kid you not. I kid you not. And it's in no way gay. To them, there's nothing gay about this at all whatsoever. This is the straightest thing you could do, is live with the bros, okay? Let's hear them rationalize this. Oh my God. Whenever, like, sometimes if you have gay friends, you'll hear sometimes some of your gay friends will always say stuff like, straight dudes are actually the gayest guys. And I usually think they're exaggerating. But when I see clips, I think, you know what? Maybe some of my gay friends are right. Straight guys are actually gayer than gay dudes. It's wild. Let's play the clip.
Speaking of Valentine's, today's topic is going to be why you should never, ever, 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 ever live with your girl in the same crib. Now you're probably saying, Fresh, Myron, wait, hold on. What if I get married with kids and house?
Look at that face. Look at that fucking face, bro. Oh, Jesus Christ. A proper zero.
Of course, that's a little bit different. We're talking about a girlfriend that you're actually living with that's not your actual wife beforehand. Now, more often than not, guys, you talk to a chick, you meet her outside, whatever, and if you got game, you got some riz, whatever you want to call it, she might come to your crib and stay a day, or 2, or 3, or 4, or 5 days at your crib. You're like, damn, this is actually pretty good.
Yeah.
Like, sex is amazing.
Yeah.
She's a good girl. I feel like I could do this shit.
That's what they reduce women to. Sex and a good girl. I don't know, that sounds it sounds so wrong, innit? That's what she's reduced to. Your girlfriend's reduced to being good at sex and a good girl. Like she's a horse or something, like. Oh my God.
Long term.
Okay.
So you know what? You can move in whenever you feel like. And surprisingly though, this happens more often than you would think, especially here in Miami. So a lot of people will meet, they hook up, whatever, have a good vibe, and then before you know it, they live in the same house together. The problem is that, like, things can always go awry. And when you don't know how to maneuver with a girl long term, you lose frame, you lose passion, you lose purpose. You end up being a cuck, pretty much, to yourself.
What? What? How can you be a cuck because you live with your girlfriend? Like, what? I'm so confused. You're a cuck because you live with your girlfriend. What next? What next? What next? Is fucking your girlfriend also gay? Like, how far is he gonna take this? I'm so curious.
So, in essence, guys, you gotta understand that, like, oh, TTS? Cool. 1 sec.
Raj tip $50. Hey F and F, appreciate all that you do for us.
Shout out to you,
Also,
Raj.
Myron, just wanna say thank you. The way that you break things down not only makes it easy me to understand, but I can also articulate myself to other people too.
Sweet. I'm glad. I don't know if you mean in the dating aspect.
I don't know why that sounds like that sounds disingenuous. Maybe it's the tone of that TTS, but that doesn't sound like. Oh my God.
Spectre, the geopolitical space, but either way, I appreciate the compliment, man. I really do try to, I know some people watch the debrief and you're like, oh, this is kind of redundant, Myron. But you got to remember that we're getting a lot of new viewers. A lot of people are tuning in, so I kind of have to explain things from the beginning with the stuff. But yeah, I appreciate that, bro. I really do try to, take it from remedial all the way to fairly competent, so you guys get an idea of what's going on here. Because I do understand, and I'm sensitive to the fact that some of you guys might not be aware of some of the
that some of you guys are dumb as bricks. Give me money,
geopolitical topics I cover. So I try to, cover it all so you guys are able to understand it and if you want to speak on it at a basic level if you choose to.
Yes.
What else do we got?
Any more TTS?
Pick up Brian Loro. Geopolitical space. Shut up and put the fries in the bag. Yeah, exactly.
Cool. All right. So moving on smartly, we got like 5 topics to cover today regarding why you should never live with your girlfriend long term at least. Now, number 1. This is pretty simple, pretty basic, but happens to everybody.
Tell us.
You could be white, black,
Okay,
Asian,
tell
tall,
us.
short, doesn't matter.
Tell us.
You lose frame control over a period of time. Now, you could be the biggest, most, tallest, most masculine alpha
Most
out there.
tallest. What?
We got even our friends at Tates that live in Romania, and they don't live with their girlfriends or wives.
Okay.
For good reason. It's because when time passes, no matter who you are,
What?
things get softer. You tend to like say,
What? Why does he talk like this? I forgot how does he talk? Why is his voice like this as well? Like what's oh my god.
hey, you know what? You want to stay in, watch a movie, you get some ice cream with her, you take her out. Oh, babe, can we cuddle? And before you know it, time passes along and you're like, damn, I didn't go to the gym today. I didn't work on my business.
So living with your girlfriend will cause you not to go to the gym and not to run your business. What? Also, they're saying if you shouldn't live with women so you can focus on what? Your grind. Huh?
I've been with my chick all day. I didn't get shit done. And it just takes 1 or 2 instances where you do this actual activity where you just kind of say, you know what? I'll do it tomorrow. You put it off tomorrow or next week. Just chill with your girl. Guys, if you understand what I'm saying here, it probably happened to you as well in the past when you live with a chick.
Not
You're
really.
like, you know what? I could do that next week or I could do that tomorrow. And you may say, but Fresh, I'm strong, bro. I got willpower. I could go past that shit. Well, you can for a little bit, but not forever. And it happens to everybody. No one's really safe because at some point in time, you're gonna.
Hey, yo, big up Asad Aziz. Oh, sorry, I don't know why that didn't come up. My things aren't working at the moment. I've got to probably reset my notifications. But big up Asad Aziz. The homie got, what's that? A cake, a whole, red pill baby. The homie got cake, a whole, is a whole, red pill baby. I don't understand that one. Apologies, Asad Aziz. Maybe I didn't read it correctly. I'm a bit redacted. The homie got cake. A whole is a whole. Oh! Sorry. Now I get it. Okay. Sorry. I'm slow. I'm running on fumes. Big up Asad Aziz. Appreciate you.
Bend the knee. No pun intended. Bend the knee to her will or her way at some point. Now, when it comes to frame, if you have a girl in your life that you're gonna be with long term, just to miss you, just to want to be.
What's this thing about losing your frame? What the fuck does losing your frame mean? What does losing your frame mean in? What the fuck is this? Losing your frame. Losing your frame is a dating means losing control of dynamic or power. What? Often becoming overly eager and desperate or compromising your own values and boundaries, which can make you appear less attractive to a potential partner and negative impact to your confidence in interactions. This means you lack influence and her opinion of you is precarious. You might sneak by with a weak frame for a bit if her opinion of you is generous or if you have a good track record. But if your dating frame... Honestly, man, this is pure dork behavior. I don't know what the fuck is going on here, man. Frame. You mean what? Like being in love? You mean like a relationship? You mean like compromising? Like what?
With you when she's not with you, of course, which means, if, for example, if she's at her crib, she's at work, whatever. But if she lives with you and she's actually with you all the time, which is number 2, opposite makes the heart grow fonder, especially with time. It's because you're going to be with her.
What did he say? Obsess? What? Absence or obsess?
Opposite makes the heart grow fonder,
Okay.
especially with time. It's because you're going to be with her all day nonstop. It means you wake up, you get breakfast, You know, she knows when your alarm goes off, she knows what you want to eat, where you go, who's calling you. All these things take away the mystery of you being that guy for her.
You want to be mysterious to your girlfriend. It's not your girlfriend though. You want to keep up a mysterious aura for your what? What is this? What type of girls? Like, who are these girls that they're trying to keep this mysterious aura about? Like, I don't get any of this. Like, what is the purpose of this? Like, what is the purpose? Like, okay, cool. You're focusing on your shit now. Let's say your girlfriend's not living with you. You kicked her out so you can focus on your dreams to fucking, start, found the next fucking Uber or something. Cool. But what's the end goal? How do you know if that person's for you then? If you kick them out and you're focusing on your job, when do you spend time with them? When does that time happen? You have to make time? But how do you know you're going to be compatible? You know? Like, I don't understand the end goal for this at all.
Which means automatically you become pretty much like a friend or roommate. Not lover, not her man, but a roommate. The problem is, guys, that like this dynamic here is not made for men to progress and succeed successfully, because you're going to becoming a casualty of circumstances living together, which means you become I want to say the word cuck, but like you become kind of complacent, because when you live with a woman, bro,
you can't spell complacent without spelling cuck.
You become almost like in this weird way under her like spells. I know it sounds crazy, but like I can't.
These guys hate women, innit? These guys hate women. She's gonna have you under her spell. And that spell that she's gonna use on you will make you not go to the gym. Will make you not start your business. That's the spell. It's a special spell. It's anti-entrepreneurial. It's anti-workout.
Put into words, but it's more like you become like lazy in a way, which I think is why you should live with your brothers or live with someone that's like a man, because you're that competitive spirit back and forth, or just live by yourself. And then also you have peace as well. Peace of mind, no arguments, no headaches. Listen, I'm all for having a girlfriend or having a girl you care about and you love.
Thanks.
But she can live at her own crib, bro. Get her another crib if you need to, another apartment.
How like, who are they talking to? Who are these guys that are lonely but then want a girlfriend, but they don't want the girlfriend to live with them, and could also afford to put the girlfriend in a separate crib somewhere else so that they can focus on their quote-unquote business, which is probably just shitty crypto stuff and rug pulling? Who are these people that can afford a whole second property to house somebody just so they can focus on their shit? Who are these guys?
Live in your apartment. You guys come together whenever you're ready. You travel, go out. But at the same time, man, like living with your girl, guys, I'm telling you right now, we've seen it thousands of times on the show, outside the show. You lose frame and control over a period of time. And I think for most people here, if you want to actually have a girlfriend long-term or wife long-term, yeah, you want to test out how things are together, but living together for a long period of time, it's never a good idea. So number one.
Okay, cool. Big up Addy Z. The spell is too much. Big up Addy Z. Let me actually reset this because my TTS isn't working. I don't know why. So let me quickly reset my TTS. I don't know why one, but my TTS is gonna pookie. So let me delete it and I'll put it back on again. Bear with me 1 second while I do this, people. Let me quickly delete and start again with this TTS. I don't know why it's doing this, but it's not working right now. It's not working. Big up everybody in the stream chat, chilling, enjoying. Hopefully you are enjoying. If you like what you see what you like, please make sure you like the stream down below. Help a brother out. Like the stream and all that shit. Let me get this shit up here. Bear with me 2 seconds. It shouldn't be too long. And then we'll get back to that. And then we'll go to Papa. And then we'll go to some other stuff as well. Oh, yeah. And Kill Tony's coming on as well soon. So those of you that enjoy stand-up, those of you that love to laugh, you'll be in for a treat. With a bit of live Kill Tony premiering on here. We can react to that in real time. You get me, right? Everyone loves Kill Tony, right? The #1 fucking comedy show in the world, isn't it? Right? We all love to laugh. We all love to hee ha ha. So I'm sure we'll do a little bit of that when Kill Tony premieres. But before we do that, bear with me while I make sure that this fucking alerts is working. But for some reason it's not. Let me get this off here. And let's start this again. Hopefully it works. Bear with me a second here. Bear with me a second. Let's also get rid of that one. Is there one here too, right? Yep, let's get rid of that one as well. You can go away and let's install a new one. There we go. A, B, let's put the asterisk there. And then let's go recent events. No, sorry, alert box, my bad, alert box. And let's copy that code to make sure this works. Bum ba bum ba bum ba bum. Cool. We're copying, work. Let's see if this works. Hopefully this works. Let's see if it works. Cool. Bish bash bosh. Hopefully that works now. Let's see. Fingers crossed. Fingers and toes and all that malarkey. Bish bash bosh. Let's copy that. And let's see if it works there. Cool. Let's see. Now, okay, it should be working now. Let me refresh. Fucking hell. Big up the Flem gang. Big up the Flem gang. Cool, let's get back to the video. It should be working now. Let's replay some of these TTSs. Apologies. Hopefully it works now. Yay, there you go, it's working.
The homie got a hole is a hole. Red pill baby.
It sounds way better TTS, definitely. Big up IDZ.
The spell is too much.
Okay, that was a bit quick. Big up. Appreciate both of you.
One, again, guys, you lose control and frame over a period of time. You don't want that at all in your lifestyle.
Yeah. Look, man, I think it's very important for guys to realize that when you live with your girl, what's going to end up happening is you're going to start to inevitably become lazy, softer. You know, convenience breeds familiarity. Familiarity breeds contempt when it comes to females. You know, girls want a guy that they can't rein in, that they can't control, that is mysterious. And a big part of you being able to maintain that attraction is by you not being too available. And I know.
So I guess you're just engineering mysterious, like you're just creating this false impression that you're mysterious by not having her live with you, so that she doesn't see that you just sit on your ass all day, but you're not actually doing anything. Okay.
Some of you guys are like, what the fuck are you talking about, Myron? Like, that's weird. Yeah. Female attraction, guys, doesn't make sense. This is why so many guys, this is why.
Female attraction doesn't make sense. What does then? The fellas attraction makes sense, huh? What? What was that?
Mysterious. And a big part of you being able to maintain that attraction is by you not being too available. And I know some of you guys are like, what the fuck are you talking about, Myron? Like, that's weird. Yeah. Female attraction, guys, doesn't make sense. This is why so many guys, this is why so many men struggle with women. Because if you look at things from a logically sound perspective, you would think the better you treat her, the more you white knight, the more you be a gentleman, the more time you spend with her, the more you invest.
Hold on. So loving your girlfriend and trying to be a great boyfriend is white knighting. Huh? White knight? How could you white knight somebody you're in a relationship with? How does that even make sense? How could you simp for somebody that you're like, what? Huh? I'm so confused. Or are they mixing up the term white knight? I thought white knight was a derogatory term for dudes who are trying to save women that they have no attachment to or anything, Like, it's almost like a form of simping in a way. How could you simp over your own girlfriend or wife? It doesn't make any sense. And if you do, is that a bad thing?
Right? The more you get back. Well, let me tell you guys something. When it comes to women is the one endeavor where the more time you invest, the more resources you put in, the more attention you give it, it actually is detrimental to you, right?
Huh?
And this is contrary to everything you've been taught as a man.
Isn't that what you're meant to do in a relationship, though? You're meant to put more time and attention into it. to make it last. No?
Since the time you were a little boy, what did they do? Hey, go to school, get an education, work really hard, make money. If you do this and you're diligent for 10 to 20 years, you're going to end up becoming successful. So everything about the masculine journey is about putting in effort, having merit, and being patient and having delayed gratification. The only thing that doesn't abide by these universal laws of success is females. Because ironically enough, the more time and effort you put into them, the more likely you are to lose your investment. And I know this is like completely backwards, but this is why so many men struggle, especially guys that are smart, mathematically sound, engineers, etc. Like, they struggle the most with women because they can't figure them out because it doesn't make sense. And the problem is because the female is an emotional creature, okay? And emotions...
How do you even know this? What evidence do you have that engineers and mathematicians struggle with? Like, who are these people? You're like, what? Huh?
change, right? They're not subject to the familiarity of like a math equation or 1 + 1 is 2 or things making sense. Women don't abide by these universal laws of logic. So with that said, I think step one is to recognize that you're dealing with someone who, quite frankly, doesn't make sense in their sexual strategy. That's number one. And then number two, by identifying that, you realize that a large part of your sexual market value to that woman is your anonymity. Now, the anonymity, okay, is determined by your availability. And if you live with a girl, you're always available, familiarity sets in, and then she loses attraction for you.
Why would you want to be a why can't you just get hobbies? Why does she have to live somewhere else? Why can't you just find things to do that don't require you having to be at home? If she's a trad wife, I'm assuming, and she's a stay-at-home mum, why can't you just find things to do that take you out of the house so that you see each other less, or you rent a studio or an office or something? Why does it have to be that she lives in a separate build? Like, is this just an excuse to just to fuck whores? Is that what they're doing? Is this one of the type of things? Like, have a girlfriend, but then don't let her live with you so that you always have an option to bring slaws back from the club back to your crib with no remorse or regret, whatever. I guess that's part of the game, what they do in Miami, I'm assuming.
Very simple, right? Now, but, you know, you're not going to hear this from mainstream media. They're going to tell you, oh, yeah, live with your girl. Yeah, you save rent. You make money. You're able to have a dink, double income, no kids. Like, no, man, it's completely detrimental to you, because what ends up happening is your girlfriend quickly turns into your roommate and resentment is going to come. Okay? So don't live with your girl, guys. It's one of the stupidest things you can do.
Don't move in with somebody that you love. Don't try and build a meaningful relationship. Don't try and explore where this relationship could go by moving in with somebody. Don't share some of your precious time on this planet with somebody that you love and appreciate. No, instead, focus on Forex. Focus on crypto. Focus on Lamborghinis. Focus on fucking buying, you know, like OnlyFans girls' jewelry and shit. Focus on dumping loads in prostitutes. Focus on going to shitty yacht club parties and shit. Right? Focus on that. Don't focus on actually trying to find somebody you can share the rest of your life with and start a family with. Nah, that shit is gay, man. Trying to start a family with somebody is gay. Trying to plan for your future is gay. Settling down is gay. You want to be in the clubs, bro. You want to be on the clubs.
Now, are there some guys that can do it? We talked about this with Donovan Sharp. He lives with his girl, right? And he's been able to make it work, but not everyone can do it. And I know most of you guys
can't do it.
Maybe entry-level red pill awareness. Maybe some of you guys have bad habits that your girl can exploit. Like, it's not for everyone. So what we say is, look, for a majority of you guys, you're going to almost always be better off.
Isn't it the opposite? The truth. Isn't the truth that the majority of guys should try to explore living with somebody? And because most guys can't handle living on their own or can't handle the lifestyle that he's talking about, which he doesn't even prescribe to himself, which is funny, though.
Not living with your girl, you know, outside of some extreme circumstances where, like, you're someone like Donovan Sharp.
Yeah, big up at this.
He's right. Might gadoosh your girl through a window.
Yeah, exactly. She doesn't cook a certain meal. She doesn't, have your laundry fold up a certain way. She doesn't have her mouth just ready and open while you walk through the door. Yeah, you might have to put on your shoulder and fling her out of a window, allegedly.
Who lives and breathes this stuff. Your wife is intimately involved in your business, so it makes a lot of pragmatic sense for her to be living with you because she's literally running a lot of your social media platforms, and that can be.
So that's a weird exception, by the way. I thought you said there's you should never leave with your girlfriend, but now there's an exception if she helps with the business. That's the exception, right? Okay, cool. 1 minute is a hard, fast rule. Next minute, we can bend it a little bit.
And it helps you run your business better. But outside of, circumstances like that, most of you guys, 90% of the time, should not be living with your woman.
Also, to your point, people will choose the wrong girl to live with. For example, Donovan knows his woman very well. So that choice in self
was with her for like 4 or 5 years before.
Is a W because he knows his woman. You might meet a chick, oh, she's beautiful. She's a 9. Mind you, it's funny. Guys will be like, oh, I met a 9 or 10, bro. I'm gonna wife her up. When you live with a chick that's a 9 or 10, she becomes like a 6 or 7. It's this time itself takes away the joy and lust of it. Pretty much.
Imagine you, a literal -4, talking about women's looks. Imagine the gall, the neck on a guy that looks like that. A guy that looks like this talking about women's looks. What a fucking 9 or a 10 is. God almighty, you are a -10, my friend. A fucking 10. But hey, what do I know? Absolutely nada. Let's move on quickly. Let's check out quickly. What's the video I wanted to see here? I forgot which one it was. Which one was it? There we go. 2 kick streamers get their asses kicked by locals in Japan for recording inside of a bar. I'm glad, finally, because I guess Japan society, Japanese people in general, are fairly laid back and chill, non-confrontational. So a lot of these fucking streamers have been taking the piss out of Japanese people's kind, polite disposition, right? They've been taking the piss, they've been taking their kindness for a weakness. And it's been annoying me. I'm not going to lie, because it feels like the only way these streamers are going to learn a lesson is if the Japanese people, the native Japanese people, they rise up and start beating the brakes off of these kids. And then when those videos go out, it will dissuade some people. But the clout is so strong, the desire for clout and the ability to transform yourself from a nobody to a somebody is still quite lucrative and still quite appealing, that these kids are ready to roll the dice. Even though Johnny Somali is looking like he's facing some prison time, and I think he's still stuck in Korea, if I'm not mistaken, all this stuff is happening. A lot of streamers are still going over to Japan because they're willing to roll the dice, because they know they could go from having 5 viewers on their live stream to having thousands. But the only way it stops is if the Japanese folks over there, the guys and the girls, the days and the dems, rise up and start beating the brakes off of these people. So I'm happy to see that we're starting to see that. Some of these Japanese people are taking the matter into their own hands. They're not waiting for the courts or the police. They see a fucking streamer causing a nuisance and they're slapping them up. I'm loving to see that. It needs to happen more often because these streamers are taking the fucking piss. Let's play the clip.
Oh, hello. Closed?
No, he said wait. I think he said wait here. I think he's gonna let us in.
今は一緒に Let's go. Let's go. Yeah. Love Hotel.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Let's go. Joking. Jordan. No. Girlfriend. Really?
So I don't get what's going on. I think, are they making a move on a girl that's got a girlfriend? Oh no, are they making a move on a girl that's got a boyfriend? I'm assuming something's happening here. And maybe they get beaten up by their boyfriend. I'm not sure what's happening.
Company. She's my girlfriend. Girlfriend. She's holding my hand, by the way.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's true. Okay, something's happening with that girl. Not too sure if that girl is attached to those guys, but I guess something's happening they're fighting over that girl with the ginger hair or whatever. And now I guess is where the Japanese kids beat the brakes off the streamer. Gonna be good. If you have to take off your jacket to fight, you're not ready to fight. Just fight, bro. People that do that, take off their jacket, take off their hat, bro. Just swing. You're not really about that life if you're having to take off things. Like what?
Don't touch my shit.
Oh, there we go.
Don't touch my
There we
stuff.
go.
Don't touch my stuff.
I think that guy in the white tracksuit is gonna do something crazy as well. He's looking a little bit too calm. That guy in the white tracksuit looks like he wants to headbutt somebody.
Don't touch my stuff. Fucking dumbass. You got one? No? Alright. Sorry.
What's that bar, by the way? It looks really cool. What's that bar? Looks like a little secret layer, like a little secret little place. I really want to go to Tokyo, by the way.
Yo, everybody.
Looks so fun, man. Oh, that's the bar, right? Disney Bar. Bar Disney. I love that name. Disney Bar
Get
Disney.
the fuck out of here, bro. Oh my God, he's coming back. We got by.
Oh,
come on, Japan. Like, this is
oh,
how
he's got a bottle. He's got a bottle. He's got a fucking bottle. Holy shit. He's got a bottle in his hand. Hold on. Let me put the video so you can see that. He's got a bottle in his hand. Oh my God. Yo. He's got a bottle in his hand.
What are you doing? Yo, what the fuck?
Holy shit.
Yo, I'm getting attacked. I'm getting attacked.
Oh.
Yo, I'm getting...
Look at the tough guy. I thought you were a tough guy taking off your jacket in the bar. I'm getting attacked. Yo, I'm getting attacked. I thought you were a tough guy. Why are you screaming, bruh? Why are you screaming, bruh? Put your fist up. I thought you were a tough guy. Taking off your jacket. I'm getting attacked. I'm getting attacked. Oh.
Crazy, bro.
Leave the bottle. What the fuck?
No,
He's coming with the bottle.
What's up? Why are you touching me?
What's up?
Hold on. Not me.
Now they want to talk. Now they want to talk. Now they want to talk, huh? Now you want to talk. Nah, no time for talking, bro. Smash him with a bottle. Smash me with a bottle, Japanese man. Smash him with the bottle.
Okay.
There, get him. Okay. Fuck bro, that guy, man.
Right,
fuck
bro,
that guy. Imagine going to another country and trying to fuck some guy's girlfriend. Honestly, some people, man, the way people travel, like, don't people know? I don't know about you guys, but I was told when I was younger, my dad told me, like, don't get involved with people's relationships like that. Like, don't play those type of games. You know how there's some guys who enjoy fucking other guys' girlfriends and stuff? Don't do that. There are some guys who will crash out. They will literally end it all for, you know, for the shame, you know, of having somebody else fuck their girlfriend or something. They're willing to go to the end. They're willing to go to the end. So people, you know, I think guys in general should really avoid situations where you know you are hooking up with somebody that has a partner or whatever. It doesn't end well, man. Either for her or for you. Like, allow it. Especially in another country. What the fuck are you doing?
Alone, bro. Okay. Okay.
No mass. No mass. No mass. Pick up a son of these.
Very Japanese to end it all because of shame.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Proper on point. Exactly. Big up a son of these. Very, 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 very on brand. I love it. He said no mass. No mass. No mass.
Bro. Okay. Okay.
No mass.
Okay. No more.
Wow. He's banging him up, bro. Imagine how angry they have to be. They chucked him out of the club, and that guy was still angry. He left the club to go beat them up. He must have been fuming. Or maybe his girlfriend told him what happened. Like, he was holding my hand. He was fingering me at the bar. He touched my tear. And he just sent him over the edge.
Dude, I'm not doing nothing. Oh, stop. Stop, please.
He's on the floor.
Put him
on the floor. Put him on the floor. Put him on the floor. There we go.
Why are you doing
Someone's on the floor. Put him on the floor. Kick him in the head.
야매태! 야매태! 오케이.
Oh, big up Izanella. Big up Izanella with translation. The foreigner is trying to say stop it in Japanese. Which is what? Which is yemite, yemite, yemite. Okay. I heard a yemite and I heard a no mas. He's throwing out everything. You know, arrête, arrête. That's next. Arrête, yemite, no mas. Anything, throw out everything. Throw all the words that you know. Oh, shit.
No, Nani. Nande, hey. Dude, he's getting attacked. He's getting attacked. He's getting attacked. Back me up.
Oh!
Dude, he's getting attacked. He's getting attacked.
Bang! Have some of that. Have some of that.
Stop!
What? Aye. Yeah, yamete. Yamete. Fuck off out of here, man. Fuck out of here, man. What's the chat say? What's the chat? Help him. Oh, hell nah. Help him. Speedy Killer 1000. Help him. The chat, help him. Somebody contact Kick Support. Help. 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 Yeah, oh my god. They get absolutely banged up. Oh.
No problem. No
problem. There is a problem.
Let me stop.
Yo, stop them. Bro, get hit.
Stop. Yeah. No, me. No, stop. I didn't do nothing.
Fight back. Fight back. He's trying. They're skinny as hell. Fight back. You're an absolute pussy, Gagan. Fight back. Oh, the chat always wins. The chat is always wins, man. I fucking love it. Big up King Baby.
He needs some milk. Skull.
Exactly. The chat can't understand what's going on. The chat is confused. Bro, these guys are super small. Why are they fucking you guys up so easily? Like, fight back. Oh my god, I got a headache. Oh, I gave myself a headache laughing too much. God almighty. Fucking hell.
I didn't do nothing. We go home. Right there.
You go home. Fight back.
Huh?
Hit him for fuck's sake. Hit him for fuck's sake. Beat his ass.
Huh?
Fight.
Yeah, bye-bye. Yes, okay, bye. Home.
Oh my god.
Home. Sorry. Yes, sorry. Help me, please. Please, help me. Help me. Help me.
Oh no, big up the Crack Fox. No, is there a new one? Ace, did you already watch that new Naomi King video? No, is there a new Naomi King video? Okay, cool, I'll watch that. I had no idea. Cool. Watch it after this. There's new Naomi King video. Cool. Big up the Crack Fox. I appreciate you.
Please.
Fighting pussy.
He attacked me. Two. Bro.
Police.
Me. Oh, please.
Bro, man. Stop looking at the chat. Defend yourself. Go help. We go home. We go home. Go help Hito. Who's Hito? It's the other friend, right? What happens to the other friend? He completely forgot about his friend. Where's the friend? Where's your boy, man? Where's your fucking boy?
Help me. Help me. Please. Please, help me. Help me.
Nice running.
Please, get me out of here, bro.
He looks looks mad disheveled, man. He looks mad disheveled. Holy shit. Those little Japanese guys fuck these guys up in it, man. Oh, big up the Japanese. Big up the Japanese dons. Big up the Japanese dons. I love it. Oh, oh my god.
What's going on? Shit.
Where's your friend, bro? Where's your boy?
I don't know where Hito is, bro.
Where's your boy?
I'm sorry, I gotta defend myself, bro. I don't know where Hito is, bro.
Oh, I don't know where Hito is. You left your boy. Pussy, go back for your friend. Exactly, look at the chat. Go back for your friend, man. Where's your fucking friend?
My shit's broken.
Oh my god.
Dude, I really don't know. Dude. I'm bleeding right now.
I'm bleeding. Dude. Yeah, you got fucked up in it.
He was actually...
Yo, big up RV. Big up RV Sanchez.
My grandpa fought these squeaks in 43.
Exactly. Oh shit. Big up RV Sanchez. Appreciate you, brother. Oh god.
Dude, I have to defend myself. Bro, I'm fucking fearing my life right now.
I'm fearing for my... Go back to get your friend. You're fine, man. You have all your equipment still, man. Get out of here, man. Go back and get your friend. Fearing for my life, man. Fucking hell. You started some shit and you couldn't end it. Go back and get your friend. What the fuck is this?
I'm fearing. Is Hito good, man?
Go!
I don't know, bro.
Is Hito good?
I'm bleeding.
Your hands, you're okay. You'll be alright, man. Go back and get your friend.
He had a fucking bottle. Help. Dude, I'm fearing my life. Dude, I want to help Hito.
Go
yes.
get him.
I'm fearing
Find
my own
Hito.
fucking life right now.
Go fucking check on Hito, you dickhead. Look at the chat. His whole chat is telling him Hito got stabbed. He's bleeding. Go get him, man. Like, he needs help. And he's just like, I'm fearing for my life. What a shitty friend, man. What a shitty friend.
You're on your house, bro.
Dude.
Oh, cool.
Where's Hito?
Dude. Bro, this fuck, bro.
Is that Hito?
Yo, I got attacked by Yakuza number.
Oh my god. Absolutely brilliant TV, by the way. Absolutely brilliant TV. Big up the Japanese dons. I'm glad to see it. I'm glad to fucking see it. Never sure you can see about what's her name again? Is it Naomi King, right? Big up the Crack Fox. Said Naomi King's got a new video with some allegations towards Daniel Green. Let's see what the update is actually. Oh, it's on here. I did no. I saw a Daniel Green video where he responded to allegations, so I'm guessing there's more stuff that happened, right? Okay, cool. That probably is where it came from. So let's go here. Let's go. What was I gonna say? Is it Naomi King, right? Naomi King. Is that her name? So what? She made another video. What else could she have said though? What's she say now? Okay, he's got one. So where's the video? Where's her video? Where is she? Down. What's her name? Deleted letter. Where's her video though? There. Is that her there? That's her there, right? Naomi King. Let's see. I'm curious to see what she said. What did she say? Hopefully it's not like an hour long. Please, girl, man. Hopefully it's not an hour long. Where is it? Okay, what is it gone? Did she delete it? Maybe it's alive. Oh, it's not here. Where is it then? It's all over Reddit. Okay, cool. So it must be on the... Okay, maybe it'll be on the YouTube drama subreddit then. Bear with me a second. Let's see if I can find it. Naomi King. I wanna hear what she said. I wanna hear this update. Mutaha. There we go. Naomi King's 4th video. 4th. How many videos has she got? Okay, it's been privated. Oh, it got privated. Damn. What? Intense reaction. Okay, I want to see this video, bro. Where the fuck is this video? 3 hours ago. Here's the post where the user came to the deleted video. Okay, cool. There you go. Apologies, people. All of Naomi King's deleted videos. What's this? Naomi King, a vague video by Naomi King that doesn't name Daniel Green. Initial Naomi King video accusing Daniel Green. Daniel Green's initial initial lawyer dap denial. Naomi King's second video. Fucking hell. How many? So I think everybody's assumption in the stream chat, big up everybody that assumed that this girl was maybe full of shit might be true. What, all these videos? How many videos do you need to put out? Okay, this is the second video. What's she saying
Hello.
here? 19 minutes. Come on, girl. 19.
My name is Naomi King, and this is an important announcement. Was that it? Was it? I don't know. I didn't watch it. My friend gave me the lowdown. Hey guys, I really want to say thank you to everybody that has been so supportive.
Okay, skip.
Hear what the timeline actually was and what the dates actually were. There were dates in the screenshots, but they're small, so I feel like people missed them. So I want to make things very clear. I am not denying having history with Daniel in the past. He first slid into my DMs over Black Lives Matter.
Even wrote a couple songs about the dude. What? What? Oh my god. What are these messages? Want to be best friends? I thought we were already. Prove it. Tell me all of your deepest, darkest secrets. I'll probably always be a cheater. In relationships or like D&D? The former. Is that because you prefer polyamory and end up stuck in monogamous relationship and would rather be in a relationship? I think this
Okay, here's some dates.
Don't worry, Yoshi, I won't watch the whole thing. I want to skip around. I want to see what she's saying. Don't worry. I won't be here for too long.
January 22nd of 2023 was when he said he wanted to take me on a friend trip and spoil me. And we started talking about travel around then. For all the people who are confused as to what the fuck spoil even means, I'm a sugar baby. Now, he and I were not daddy baby. He wanted to spoil me as a friend. Like, that was explicit there. I know some people are not going to understand that. Some people are going to be like, I know. Me sharing this information makes me look bad. We discussed hanging out. He wanted to fucking pay for the entire trip and give me money. I wanted to get fucking tattooed. It was kind of a win-win. People are going to fucking hate me for this, and I know that. But, you know, it is what it is. I'm getting sued anyway. Here we go. I don't remember when we officially, planned and booked things, but the trip was going to be for the end of April. On March 28th, I wrote the 8-page letter. March 28th. This is weeks before the trip, which I said in that video, but some people are getting confused. 8-page letter was written March 28th. I told him about it March 28th. March 29th, I was like, hey, I want to say it sooner rather than later, because it's kind of heavy. And then on April 1st, we had the video call where I read the entire thing out to him. And it took about 40 minutes.
I already get annoyed by the size of her messages, innit? She ran, you can tell she was sending these guys some fucking texts, innit? Look how big her bubbles are compared to his. One bubble with 3 lines, his 1 line. Another bubble with 2 lines, another bubble with 1 line. She is bombarding this guy with messages. Relax, girl. Relax, man.
And it took about 40 minutes. We decided during that call, 100%, nothing was going to happen between us. This was one hell of a fucking wake-up call. It made him sign up for fucking therapy again. We made that decision. Just friends. We're not doing that to her. This is not about what he did to me in Vegas.
We are not doing that to her. The girlfriend, you mean? Yeah, this woman's a piece of shit.
April 11th, he messaged again to thank me again for that literal wake-up call. April 20th, I fly to Vegas. This wasn't the first time that...
Big up Daniel Green, man. His game is insane, bro. Thank you for the wake-up call. You wanna fuck? What the fuck still? Yo, Daniel Green's game is insane, bro. He knew. If he just hung in there, if he just bided his time, he could get in. Oh my god.
The two of us hung out. He came here and visited me in Vancouver for 3 days in 2022. Nothing happened. because we were just friends. That being said, I do live with my best friend, so he and I were never truly alone together. So now I am here to answer the questions, what were you wearing? I went to sleep first alone, and I was buck-ass naked because I always sleep naked.
Yeah. Whore! You're going on a trip with your friend, and you're sleeping butt-ass naked. One of her arse cheeks just hanging out of the sheets. Conveniently, it was really I was naked, but I was really hot, so her arse cheek was just hanging out. Oh my god, man. She's the worst victim ever. Because that's the thing. I still believe what she said happened to her. But she's so unlikable, she's making it even harder to root for her. You know? Like, I still believe what happened to her. Like, the look, less so about what she said, and more so about Daniel Green's look in his eyes. You can tell that guy's a freak. You can tell that guy's a weirdo. So I believe that he probably did what she said what she said he did, but she's so unlikable. It's impossible to root for her. Like, God almighty, man. What a horrible victim.
I've done it since I was a teenager. I cannot stand the feeling of clothes bunching around my skin and twisting as you sleep. And
so clothes that you're actually wearing now. What is this rationalization of sleeping naked? And again, TMI, babes, TMI.
Inseams, and it's just bad. But when he got there, I put this on.
I love how she's acting like this should stop. That's like a shield. That's like a shield. That ain't gonna stop no one, man. What is she playing at, man? What is she playing? I wasn't even sexy. Yo, this woman is like, I don't know what she's doing. Why is she even responding to this question? Like, what is this? Why is she even dignifying this fucking question in the first place? Why are you explaining yourself? What is this? Who is this for?
This was how I let him in, very groggy. I remember one of the first things he said upon seeing me was he commented on how high I looked. So I said, you want to catch up? He took half a bite of one, which would have been 10 milligrams, but that takes about an hour to kick in. So when he did what he did, he was still sober. I went back to sleep. And I did remove this because I was now...
Pick up Josie. Girl, I would be down and I'm not even into women. Yeah. Big up Brian Luro. I sleep spread eagle. I hate my legs touching each other. Yeah. I just hate the feeling of bed sheets like rubbing against my vajayjay. It's just weird. So I just have to sleep like a starfish with my door unlocked, hoping nobody walks in. Oh, this woman's a fucking legend.
Under the blankets. Before I removed this, that first night, I straight up asked Daniel if he would prefer it if I left it on. I straight up was like, hey, I can leave this on while I sleep. And he was the one that was straight up like, no, it's...
What? What? I asked another man, would you prefer I take off this sweatshirt and show you my bare tits while I sleep? Or would you prefer I keep it on while I sleep? Huh? Is that what she said? Would you prefer to see my fucking my hippie tits or this jumper? What do you want? Oh my god. He was like, let me think about this. Let me think about this. Oh.
I've shared beds with friends before, like it's not weird. He straight up said that like my actions are my responsibility. He straight up told me, like, you be comfortable.
Oh, they're made for each other, man. They're fucking made for each other. The girlfriend should think she dodged a bullet, man. It's probably hurtful for her to find this shit out, but the girlfriend of Daniel Green dodged a bullet. These guys are made for each other. Absolute psychos, man. Absolute fucking psychos.
Looking back on it, dumbass. I know that. I know that. He went and took a shower, because planes are disgusting. And when he was done, he joined me in bed. And
I'm not gonna lie, I think she's getting off on this. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I think she's getting off on this. I think she's getting off on this. I'm not gonna lie, I think she's getting off on this. This is a very strange way to approach such a traumatic event. I don't even know why she's like, we're getting way too much TMI, you're being sued, you're like, what is going on right now, man? What is going on right now?
I would like to let people know that I have slept in beds with many of my friends, traveling, sharing the same bed. I even sleep naked next to women, next to men, next to all the lovely people in between, and none of my friends have ever taken advantage of.
I don't believe you. I don't believe you. I don't believe you one bit. I don't believe you one fucking bit. One fucking bit. I would always go as far as saying she's probably swapped spit with all of her friends. She's probably swapped saliva with every single one of her friends. No way. No way. I don't believe this woman in the slightest, man. I'm sorry. Oh,
that. People off the top of my head who I've traveled with and slept naked next to who did not take advantage of me: Kurt, Scott, Cody, Kimmy, Tay, Romeo. Like,
Romeo! Big up Romeo!
Someone being next.
By the way, I didn't hear any black guy sounding names. I didn't hear any black guy sounding names in that list. You put Tyrone next to you, it's gonna get really dark really quickly.
Next to you is not consent. I guess I should reenact for you what happened. Alright, y'all, here's what happened.
Nah. This girl is weird, bro. This girl is so... I've never seen... Like, what the fuck is going on? She's gonna reenact the rape. She's gonna reenact the sexual assault. Yo, this woman is another level. Wow. Okay, let's go then. What the fuck?
There were blankets, there were pillows. Not this many. I was in bed like this when he came and joined me. He lay here, and I was very groggy.
So your bum, so again, not to hyper analyze, but she's showing us this fucking scenario. She's doing us a play-by-play. So her bum was facing that way. So he probably came in that way. Saw one of her arse cheeks out of this shit. Oh my god. This woman is just on another level. I don't know what the fuck she's doing, but I'm certain she's gonna lose that lawsuit. I don't know about you guys, but I think she's gonna lose that lawsuit. I think she's gonna lose it.
And half asleep. And he started to pressure me into things. Because I was facing him, I was like, not good. So I turned onto my stomach and put my arm between us to create a barrier, and I was looking at...
Is she naked right now? Is she naked right now? Like in that bed?
Babe, it wasn't a big deal. We didn't do anything, I swear. All I did was sleep in bed with him naked. I do it with all my friends.
Exactly. Like, so she couldn't reenact this. Big up Asad Aziz. She couldn't reenact this with her jumper on. She had to like, yo, she's a good girl, man. This girl's a fucking good girl. She commits to the bit. she fucking commits to the fucking bit. She couldn't just reenact this with her jumper on top of the covers, and just go like whatever. She had to. She had to. Oh, she's amazing, bro. She's fucking amazing.
My pillow while trying to talk him out of it. Like, I went from facing him and talking to him and creating a physical barrier between us because he was coming on really fucking strong. He promised me beforehand that he wanted to just be friends. He promised me he wanted to spoil me as a friend, which obviously looking back on now, I was a fucking idiot for believing that. I was half asleep. Like, I had the strength to get up, make a couple jokes, and then get back in bed. But I was not fully there. So he was pressuring me. The worst part about this is that I didn't even want to do it. You were
Oh, I don't know. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say, man. This woman is something, isn't it? She's fucking something, that's for sure. Why is it cut into another bit where she's crying? When did she film this then? After the reenactment?
coming on so strong. I turned onto my stomach, face toward my pillow, trying to talk about it first. You started talking money. I said I could do that, expecting more of a conversation, but you took that as a cue to start making out with me. So I was lying here like this, and
I'm also confused. Why does that stop someone from touching you? I'm confused. Why does this stop you from... Why does that stop somebody from coming onto you? I don't understand. Like, that position. What does that do? Like, what? Surely... I don't know. Whatever. Let's just continue.
And then, when I was halfway through what I was trying to say, he pushed me over and started putting his tongue in my mouth. Now, I will acknowledge that I did not fight him off. I will...
I'll acknowledge, although I have a medical condition that prevents me from getting wet, I was dripping. In my mind, at least. I will acknowledge that although I didn't tell him no, although I didn't tell him yes, I also didn't tell him no. God almighty. Like, she's really doing a number on her fucking lawsuit, by the way. Like, she definitely does have a lawyer, in it. You can tell she definitely doesn't have one, because she's kind of fucking it up for herself. Like, that lawsuit, like, she's definitely gonna lose it.
I'll acknowledge that I froze because that is my trauma response. It was all very quick. I really did not have time to think. And then he worked his way down my body in a way in which I can describe only felt like someone going down the checklist of everything they had ever dreamt of doing to you.
What? What does that even mean? Like, what does that even mean? What does that even mean, though?
Do you have a gun, a rope, a toaster?
Yo, pick up your gun. I think she's into this, you know. I think she's really into this. She's even enjoying, like, retelling the story. I'm not gonna lie. I think she's really, because, like, I don't, like, what? A checklist of everything he wanted to do to you? Or is it a checklist that you were aware of? Did he maybe tell you the things he wanted to do to you, and you felt him doing them to you, so you assumed that he was happy?
I'm on her side, and not just because I'm bricked up.
I'm on her side. I'm actually by her side right now. Big up beside the seas. Yo. Her DMs must be crazy right now, by the way. Her DMs are probably insane now. In the midst of all of this stuff, her DMs are probably going pretty crazy. Because this is a bit, you know, this doesn't sound like how it should sound.
Very quickly. Push over, shove tongue in mouth, suck the titties, lick the pussy, lick the asshole.
Fucking hell, bro. Fucking hell. Yo. Okay. We have to go back. I have this one more
Have
time.
time to think.
Oh.
And then he worked his way down my body in a way in which I can describe only felt like someone going down the checklist of everything they had ever dreamt
Holy
of
shit,
doing.
Naomi King,
Very
bro.
quickly.
God
Push over,
damn
shove
it.
tongue in mouth, suck the titties, lick the pussy, lick the asshole. Like, he literally was just going bam, bam, bam. Like, and then he tried to stick it in me, and it was at that point that I was just like, I'm not having sex without lube, I'm not having sex without lube, I'm not having sex without lube. And he kept positioning himself between my legs, saying, come on, can we just try just the tip, just the tip, just the tip. And I kept pushing him away, saying, I'm not having sex without lube, I'm not having sex without lube.
He kept swatting his dick. This is turning into some sort of erotic fiction. She was swatting his little knob away. Like with that, like, yo. Her, honestly, I don't... Is she like trying to find more like pay pigs or something? Is she trying to like sort herself out? Like what is this? Is she reliving this? Like what is she doing? And she's completely naked, by the way, under that duvet. She's completely naked. Not even a duvet, it's a sheet. By the way, like, I love it. I love people that sleep like this, by the way. Obviously, you don't. Like, isn't it great if you go back to a girl's house and she's got sheets like that? Like, what the fuck is that sheet? What is that? Why don't you have a duvet or a normal bed sheet? Like, what is this? What is this? And it's probably a square shape. Your feet stick out at the end. You know what I mean? You're shivering. Got no double glazing. The heating doesn't work. But at least there's plants and like blankets and things on the God, look at the house. God almighty, man. I don't know. This woman's fucking wild.
So he jerked himself off onto me, repeatedly moaning my name and how long he'd dreamt about it. And again, it all happened.
Hold on. Sorry. I missed that bit. What happened? So he tried to stick it in. She said no.
Sex without lube. So he jerked himself off onto me.
Okay.
Repeatedly moaning my name and how long he'd dreamt about it. And again, it all happened very quickly. I've seen some comments from some people saying, like, the fuck, it takes time to jerk yourself off.
Not when I'm there. Damn it. I wanted her to say, have you seen me naked? I want her to say that. It takes long. Have you seen me naked, sir? I guarantee I could make you bust in 5 seconds. I thought that's what she's going to say. Holy shit. Look at those eyes, bro. She means fucking business. She means... Holy shit. Naomi King, bro. This is the worst accusation I've ever heard, but it's very entertaining.
I am going to reenact for you what he did and how he moaned from both incidents. Night 1, what he moaned on loop while jerking himself off was this.
Oh, Naomi. Oh, I have no idea how long I've thought about this.
You want a replay? Yeah, let's get a replay.
While jerking himself off was this.
Oh, Naomi. Oh, I have no idea how long I've thought about this.
What was the point of this? Is she trying to troll back or something? Like, what is actually going on right now? Are the allegations not serious? Are they serious? Should we be laughing? Should we be concerned? I don't know what to like. I don't know what to do. I like, what is going on here? What is happening?
That's what he moaned on repeat on night 1. He came all over my buttock. He went.
Okay, just in terms of details, because, you know, again, she was making it seem like he was trying to... Big up.
She's starting a comedy career in Austin.
Yeah, it sounds like it. It sounds like it. Big up Assad Aziz. So I'm confused, because how she's making it seem was that he was trying to get on top of her like this in the somewhat missionary position. And then she was keep swatting him away. No, don't stick it in with that lube. Don't stick it in with that lube. Eventually, he then jacks off on her. But then she's saying it happened on her buttocks. So what? You flipped over and let him bust on your bum? If this was meant to be like... So there was... Was that consensual then? So what part wasn't consensual? Him jacking off. But then you let him finish on your ass. Huh?
Into the bathroom and stayed there. I yelled at him to bring me a towel. I wiped his cum off of my stomach.
God holy shit, bro. Daniel Green cum. Cool, man. Cool. So happy to learn. Daniel Green likes a bus. One more time.
He went into the bathroom and stayed there. I yelled at him to bring me a towel. I wiped his cum off of my stomach, threw the towel on the ground, and passed out. The following morning, Daniel informed me that he spent the entire night crying and puking, and he swore that it would never happen again. And that's part of why I believed that he wouldn't do it again. Because when someone admits to crying and puking after doing something like that to you, and they promise they're not going to do it again.
So you never crossed your mind that he probably could have puked because of the edibles? Maybe that's why he was puking. Or that he just lied. Like, why is this girl so naive and dumb? Why does she... I don't understand. Why does she believe this? Big up Andy Ward. Hey, Aggie, first random show guest? No, I'm good, man. I'm good. I don't, like... As much as I love crazy people, I don't do well in crazy people company. I'm not going to lie. I like crazy from afar. I like to observe like a zoo animal, you know? But I'm a bit of a... I don't do well with them in my company or orbit. It doesn't end well. And this is better, watching her just speak in her natural habitat, really comfortable like this. But, yeah. I don't understand what's going on. I'm so confused.
Again? You kind of think they won't do it again. So that's what I was wearing. After the pool, we went back to the hotel room so
nice
we
cut,
could
by the way.
get my shit. Because not only did I have to like change and stuff, but for Batok ceremonies you need like an offering, and I needed to go get my food and stuff that I had there. And then he started pressuring me into the shit that he promised wouldn't happen. And I repeatedly told him, Daniel, we just talked about this. We said we weren't gonna do this. We just talked about this over breakfast. You promised me we were just friends. He kept pressuring me. I had somewhere to fucking be. So as per usual, I did not fight back. And I will acknowledge that. He did push me to my knees and shove his dick in my mouth, saying, suck my cock. That time...
Yo, the details, man. The details. The details. The details. How she just provides like... Oh, and her impression... To be fair, I believe a lot of this, you know, because her impression of him is really spot on. If you watch a lot of Daniel Green content, you'll know her impression of him is really spot on. So I believe this happened, but the way that she's, the way this is being told is just hilarious.
So as per usual, I did not fight back, and I will acknowledge that. He did push me to my knees and shove his dick in my mouth, saying, "Suck my cock." Okay. That time, he also made me lie down on the bed while he laid the money that he took out of the ATM that he promised would be just for being friends on my body. And I will acknowledge I did not fight him off. But I did repeatedly try to talk him out of it, and whenever he pushed for sex, I did reject that. And oh my god, the shit he moaned. The second time when he was jerking himself off, staring at me like I was a fucking porno magazine, he said this. On loop until he came. Think about this every time I fuck my own girlfriend. That's what he said. It's really disgusting.
Yeah, that poor girlfriend, man. I don't even know what's going on right now. I don't know what's going on.
Disgusting and really mean. But he said that on loop until he came all over my sacred tattoo. So yeah, I tried to talk him out of it, but I did not use the word no, and I did not use the word stop. I knew that his flight was the next day during the day. I knew that I was going to get one more night alone. There was a third day, and everyone's going to be like,
oh my
god,
god,
you ran away.
What?
Where the fuck was I going to sleep? Where the fuck was I going to stay? We went to an art exhibit place. It was like something 15, that crazy place. Just went there and hung out. In his reply video to mine, he explicitly said that we had consensual sex. Which is interesting because in his message here, he says, we didn't have sex. So we now officially have on record him saying that we had sex. But I have record here him saying that we didn't have sex.
Daniel Green. Okay, like, did I cross other lines? Dude, holy shit, did I pressure you? The issue is that you kept going back and forth. You set it up. Then you said you never do it. Then you said you might. Then you said you absolutely no. Then you turned up that night and had changed your mind yet again. You did pressure me, but at the same time I had wanted it to happen before. Yo, where's her lawyer, bro? Why are you sharing this? This makes you look wild. Why are you sharing this? What? Then you turned up that night and you did pressure me, but at the same time I had wanted it to happen before. On one hand, it completely fucks me up whenever you change your mind. But on the other hand, I know it's going to happen. What? I promise you, I will never change again. I know you won't believe me, and it's on me to prove to you. Am I still invited in July? Yeah, big up Daniel Green. Big up Daniel Green. Can I still bang though? Can I still bang in July? Hey, July though. July. Huh? Fucking hell. Pressuring for something, making me feel like you want it, then immediately regretting it, doesn't feel good. But at least I got paid. Ouch, but yeah, fair. Do you hate me? I wouldn't blame you. Oh, bro, man, just put the lube in the bag, man. Put the fucking lube in the bag. What's that one? Sorry if it's bad answer. What happened here? What was the other message?
Saying that we had sex, but I have record here him saying that we didn't have sex.
Okay, that's the message I was just. Okay, what's that one? Ouch. The whole trip probably would have fucked me up emotionally, but at least I was compensated for it. I know you kept saying you didn't want me to feel like you were just getting out of your system, but clearly you were. I don't agree with that, but I understand we didn't have sex, but that's not really the point with the line. So you're not wrong, but that's why I didn't want to cross that specific line. I kind of wonder why you ever crossed the line because you didn't commit to it. What? Yo. Why is she saying these things if she was the victim of some sort of rape or abuse? I kind of wonder why you even crossed the line because you didn't commit to it. Even in the moment, it seemed like you just tried to end it as fast as possible to get it over with. Like you weren't allowing yourself to enjoy it. He says, because of the guilt. Because a part of me was doing it because you said you cried last time. Yo, this is a sick guy. You cried last time, so I had to bust on your tattoo. Just to get what? Holy shit. Oh, last time you cried. So I had to cover your mouth this time. Holy shit. Last time you cried that I felt because nothing happened, which is stupid because this made it worse. I made the wrong call both times. What? Sorry if that's a bad answer. I did not cry because nothing happened. Oh, that's what I thought. My God. I cry because you keep changing your fucking mind. Because you tell me I'm your favorite. Then ghost for months at a time. Because you pop out of woodwork and tell me you have feelings for me. And try to pursue something with me. Then say you'll never betray her. I cry because time and time again, all throughout my life, I have always been second choice. And every time you fuck me around, it gets me right where it hurts. And you've spent so long trying to not hurt Kyla that you just put all that on me. Also, if you were doing it for me, then you wouldn't have put it in a little more effort in regards to my pleasures. LMAO. So this is consensual, isn't it? What the fuck is going on here? What is this? What are we doing here? This is all consensual. They clearly were fucking a lot. Behind their girlfriend's back. Cool. Do your thing. You're all adults. I don't give a fuck. But why are you crying like you got raped then? Like, what is going on? Huh? It really felt like it was just for you. When we were talking by the pool, you asked me what my favorite part of the trip was. I said just hanging out with you, especially by the pool. You said your favorite part was that part we couldn't talk about. So what the fuck is this? Jesus Christ, look at the man of Texas. Don't you dare try and put any of this on me. I never asked you to cheat. The last night I said I wanted it to be more because you said that and had been my favorite part. It'd been you. Sorry. Don't you dare try and put any of this on me. I never asked you to cheat. The last night I said I wanted to do more because you said that you'd been your favorite part and then you played it like you didn't want it again. It seems only like you're allowed to express any kind of lust. When I finally do it, because you've been doing it, you never like it. So she wants Daniel Green for herself, basically, isn't it? She wants him to be her boyfriend, I guess. Naomi, I promise I wasn't trying to put anything on you. I didn't mean it the way at all. I'm so sorry that it came out that way. I meant I thought it was what you wanted, that as well. Not that you made me do anything. In no way, shape or form is anything that happened responsibility, period. I purely and only meant I thought you wanted me to, and that is it. I did not mean to say I felt guilted. I hope you can call soon to talk this out.
On April 28th, he blamed his demons and the voices in his head for his behavior and blocked me. I'm trying to not be the person the voices in my head tell me I am. A part of that is stopping with the lies. The guilt made me suicidal. I've realized so fucking much since I got back about why I am so fucked up and unhealthy towards sex and relationships. There are two people in me, and I want to be the good one. I am so sorry I hurt you as well. I didn't want to hurt anyone, and my God, you didn't deserve this, but I don't want to blame trauma or any excuse. I fucked up. I started acting like...
Should blame Trump. Blame Trump. Blame the price of eggs. Blame global warming.
The voices in my head tell me I am. I can't just say it's because of what happened to me. No excuses. And what I am responsible for happening is something I will be trying to fix for years. On May 1st, I made 2 videos because my whiny ass does this. This is a couple of clips from the video that was sent to her.
I didn't want it. I didn't enjoy it. I feel absolutely sick to my stomach. We had
as a girl, as a woman, what do you do when you receive a message like this from this woman? As a woman, there's no wonder the girlfriend responded so curt and was so rude. Like, why are you sending me this? Like, who the fuck do you think you are? You know, like what the fuck are you doing? Like, what did she expect was gonna happen from this? God Almighty, man.
Explicitly decided we were just friends. He changed his mind on the day. He started making out with me before I'd even agreed to do anything. I just want you to know I am truly sorry, and you deserve better.
I sent it to his partner May 7th. I know she watched that video because that's the one she responded to when she asked me for the truth. At that same time, I made a video for Daniel because I was in a state of shock and I was very confused and I felt very used and objectified and fetishized and taken advantage of and violated. But I was also devastated and in the state of hating.
How can you say all those type of things when you're in, like, I don't understand. Like, how can you be a victim when the text messages show that you were complicit in this affair? Like, the lines were blurred a long time ago. You guys are fucked many a times, as Brendan would say. They've probably fucked all the time. They met up all the time and did it. That's probably why he was so friendly and eager to do what he did. Like, why? I don't get this. Huh? How are you the victim?
Myself for letting it happen, because that's the kind of guilt that we live with. Here's a couple clips from his video.
I wanted to talk about it in the morning. You pushed for it at night. We'd agreed we were just friends that trip.
The editing is wild, isn't it? Her cutting in these little clips of her crying or fake crying because there's no tears actually coming out is quite wild, isn't it? This editing and this video, the way she's doing it is... Because imagine, this isn't cut, by the way. This is the raw video that she uploaded that somebody's backed up and uploaded again. This is not someone else's edit. This is her edit.
You changed your fucking mind and didn't give me time to comprehend it. I was on 50 milligrams that night. You were on 10. I was half asleep. You were wide awake.
I'm sorry to laugh at that, but that's a hilarious line, isn't it? I was on 15, you were on 10. That sounds like a Taylor Swift lyric or something. I swear to God. That sounds like a Taylor Swift lyric.
I feel so fucking used. I didn't even want to.
May 15th, my friend sent her a link to that letter. And then that was that. That was the last of it. Over a month later, June 19th, I posted that video, a conversation about manipulation, consent, and assault. It was about manipulation, consent, and assault. Some people are getting like mad about that, like the description's in the title. In that video, one of the things that I said was this. I was basically this man's therapist for 3 fucking years. And as I slowly unraveled his story and figured it out and kind of figured out why he does what he does, you know, it was all like a revelation to him, and now he's in therapy, blah, blah, blah. I recently got in contact with somebody he assaulted 7 years ago, and as she and I have been talking, it has become blatantly clear that none of what I figured out was a revelation. This man has been doing the same things, he has been using the same excuses, he's been manipulating and lying and coercing for almost a decade. If I had been the only person, I would have been like, okay, that was fucked up, you piece of shit, go to therapy. But it's, you know, discovering that it was all premeditated, and it was all planned, and for 3 years, it was just like manipulating and building up to this, and he's been doing it for 7 years. It's kind of like, in that video, I said that, you know, I had spoken to someone that had allegedly been assaulted by this person that I never named, and talking to her was horrific. Talking to her made me see a lot of things very clearly. 8 days later, I received the most aggressive cease and desist with many errors over the video that never identified who it was about. I replied that day because they gave me a 24-hour response period, which was not enough time for me to get my own lawyer. So I gave his lawyer hella sass, which I probably shouldn't have, but... So, the 2 videos that were made May 1st, that were sent May 7th, those were the other videos referenced in the cease and desist. Because a lot of people were like, what the fuck, it says videos. So the first link led to those 2 videos. The second link led to the 8-page letter. And the third link led to...
I assume she doesn't have a job, by the way, right? I'm assuming she doesn't have a job because she spends a lot of time making videos and writing letters and long DMs. I'm assuming there's no occupation involved here, right? This girl is brilliant, man.
A conversation about manipulation, consent, and assault. I knew that coming forward would potentially ruin me, get me sued. He didn't really mention the second allegation in his little monotonous read. He's still trying to sweep that one under the rug. So he is going to focus all of his energy on trying to ruin me as much as he can on his way out. And he's going to be...
yeah, big up Victor. Okay, cool. Big up Victor E. She said something about being a sugar baby. Okay, I missed that then. We got the crack fox. If she has a tax-paying job, I'll blow myself. The funny thing is, if you have a tax-paying job that pays you money, she might actually blow you. You know, that's the actual funny thing about that.
Able to. I will acknowledge that I did not fight him off, and I did continue to hang out with him.
Fresh was right.
Yeah.
This is why you live with the boys.
Exactly.
Afterwards, because I was in a state of shock, and I fawn, which I hate. I feel like I had to say something. Genuinely, I don't want anyone else getting hurt. And I am willing to be publicly crucified for it. He can afford the best lawyers. Somebody informed me he hired a global crisis PR manager. Like, I'm gonna end up bankrupt, I'm telling you right now.
Okay. I want to see Daniel Green's reply, and then we'll move on. What's Daniel Green's reply? Is that his, sir? Let's see.
Hello, my name is Daniel Green, and this is in response to Naomi.
Am I the only one now that I see him? All I can think about is that clip where she says about him coming. You know. Now I can't. Now I can't look at him the same way. Oh man.
King's recent videos accusing me falsely of sexual assault on a trip to Las Vegas, and it's very important to me that I immediately address how the title of this video is not clickbait. And Naomi King, in their own second video, recently included evidence to prove the title of this video. One, there was a screenshot of a text sent where Naomi King states themselves that they were asking for us to go further on the second day of the trip. And on top of that, they included snippets from a video apologizing to Kayla, and there was even another one to myself where they remove context where Naomi King explicitly states that the relationship was consensual.
I wish I could take it all back. I wish I could take it all fucking back. It was not worth losing what we had. I wish I'd said no. I wish you'd never gone to Vegas. I feel so fucking guilty because of what I did. Because of what I did to Kayla.
And even in their video, they show the empty drive links that our lawyer had used and since erased for memory purposes. And
Big up King Bay. Big up King Bay. Themselves, is she not a girl? No, I think that's just her pronouns, brother. It's the way you ask. Is she not a girl? I'm dying. King Bay is mad confused. You, King Bay, you felt a bit guilty about getting bricked up in it. You felt a bit guilty. You were like, hold on. I rubbed one out. Like, what the fuck did I rub one out to? Oh, you got scared, innit? You got scared. You got fucking scared. Oh.
And that leads me to believe Naomi King thought we would no longer have copies of those videos, which is not the case. We do. And this also allows me to counter Naomi King's...
Bro, Daniel Green, you better marry that woman. If that woman is still with you after you blew the back out of this fucking crazy girl regularly, you better fucking marry that woman, bro. You better marry that fucking woman if she's still with you after this whole mess, like, because she's looking mad embarrassing right now to still be with you after this whole nonsense.
Claim in their first video that I was unprovoked keeping tabs on them after our affair ended, which is not the case. In the days and weeks following us blocking Naomi King on several platforms, we continued to receive messages not only from Naomi King, but one of their friends. And also, to make the claim that I could not know...
Waiting on his nut reenactment to prove her wrong.
Exactly. I was like this. Yeah. Okay. Hold on. I'm just gonna use my fiance Kayla to play the role of Naomi King. Okay, Kayla. So Naomi King had her back arched like this, and I had my hands around her waist like this. Yeah. God Almighty.
This video was about me, I find to be absurd. It includes details about a trip to Las Vegas, and Naomi King also mentions contacting a stalker of mine that I had told them about in confidence during our 3-year relationship. And once I realized Naomi King had contacted my stalker, Madison, that is when I decided to seek legal counsel. Naomi included clips in their recent video posted Saturday to make it seem even in these private videos they were claiming assault, which is not the case. I am going to play you clips from those personalized videos that Naomi King sent to Kayla and I, and show you them directly contradicting the accusations they made against me, and directly talk about how what happened was consensual. I will then show you how in their 2023 video that drove me to hire legal counsel, you can see Naomi King deciding to change consensual to non-consensual. This video will clearly show a pattern of escalation and dishonesty from Naomi King, and it'll start now.
He turned up at midnight, sober and awake, and pressured me, half asleep and on drugs, into sexual things that he and I had agreed beforehand would not happen.
I was on 50 milligrams that night. You were on 10.
First of all, directly there, Naomi King is contradicting themselves, saying I was on 0, then 10. But in addition to that, even in the screenshot they show, they're messaging me about taking 40 milligrams around lunchtime. And then...
What? your defense is that this. Hold on, I thought he's gonna deny and say that didn't happen. She said she wanted to fuck. His defense is what? That she was high and what? What is this defense? I'm confused.
Then directly state that I arrived around midnight. I had no knowledge that Naomi King was continuing to take edibles, and that contradicts what actually happened when I arrived, where they walked down to the hotel lobby in a bathrobe, greeted me, and walked me back upstairs, sober as a whistle.
Anyway, I reached out to his girlfriend because I felt like shit, and I know what it's like to be cheated on, and it fucking sucks. She replied and asked me for the truth. She asked me for the truth. I was at the airport when I received that message. I headed home to send her the truth. By the time I got home, she had asked me to leave her alone, which I completely understood. So I respected that and I left her alone. A handful of days later, she reached out to me again to call me a vile, despicable human being. It was that message that made it very clear to me that she had been asking him for the truth, and he was still lying.
Naomi King said in their video that I reached out to them.
Oh, that's Kyla. That's the girlfriend. Wow, bro. What a mess. Why is Daniel Green getting his girlfriend involved to fight like... It's like, what is going on, bro? These people are so weird. What is this?
What else you got, Chin?
Okay. Don't worry. Oh, because you're good Okay. The people have spoken. If you want me to continue playing this girl's testimony about why she kept her boyfriend after he fucked some other girl, press 1. If you want me to continue and play something else, play 2. Move on 2. Stay on this 1. Let's go. Let's see. You got 2 minutes. Come on. You got 2 minutes. What are you guys saying? Oh, it's kind of tight. I think it's kind of tight. I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of even, man. It's kind of even. I see a lot of 1s. I see a lot of 2s. I see a lot of 1s. I see a lot of 2s. People silent Z's. Appreciate it, brother.
And furthermore, Your Honor, I did not bust on her stomach or her sacred tattoo. The defense rests its case next vid plaza. Thank you.
It's gonna be funny playing this out in court, isn't it? Oh my god! But how did you ejaculate on your buttocks if you were if you were lying on your back? Oh my god! Okay, cool. I guess it's a 2. I think 2 just about edged it. I think 2 just about edged it. It's very close though, but it's just about edged it. So yeah, let's just move on. I guess let's just move on. She's falsely confused. Big up pre-ban for loco. Let's just move on then. I guess. But oh man, what can we do? Who you guys choosing though? Who are you choosing? Who are you choosing? Who are you guys choosing? If you have to choose, who are you choosing?
And then he tried to stick it in me, and it was at that point that I...
Who are you choosing? The freak. Okay, everyone's saying the freak, yeah? I'm not choosing hot and ready. I'm taking his actual girl because she's ride or die. I'd rather the painted crazy one. The crazy naked girl. The freak. Even Josie, okay, the freak. Everyone said crazy naked girl, please. Crazy naked girl. Okay, cool. All right. Anyway, let's move on. Let's go. Let's do some Find the Kid Reddit stuff, and then we'll go to Shorb Show. So what have I missed out on here? We watched all of this stuff, right? Bappa got a new Addy supplier. No, I didn't think we watched that one. A new personality just dropped. Guy who loves hip hop. Yeah, cool. Let's do this one. Let's do some. Yeah, let's do some of this golden hour shit. Beast of a Chipotle delivery. Chipotle. Is that how he pronounces it? He says Chipotle, not Chipotle.
I just my
if
whole
she
thing
dropped off my Uber Eats, I'd go, wow, a cute girl dropped off.
What's that? How do you say that?
I just my
if
whole
she
thing
dropped off my Uber Eats, I'd go, wow, a cute girl dropped off my chicken. If she dropped off, I'm like, fellas, this fucking bombshell dropped off my Chipotle.
I gotta save you, sweet.
Interesting enunciation there, isn't it? Why is it so zesty? Why can he not pronounce Chipotle? Chipotle. It sounds like a fucking Sri Lankan girl's name.
Dropped off my Chipotle.
I got
bombshell dropped off my Chipotle. Bombshell dropped off my Chipotle.
Have you in your life heard anybody pronounce Chipotle like that? Anybody in your life? Chipotle. And he probably eats it a lot, you'd imagine, right? They probably order a lot in that household. So not be able to pronounce Chipotle is interesting.
This fucking bombshell dropped off my Chipotle.
I gotta save you, sweetheart.
Okay. Interesting. Callan's Valentine's card. This Valentine's Day, I'll give you a raise. I wore these shorts to show you these thighs. Cool. Dropped off his what now?
She's all American cute. Go to that one.
I just my
if
whole
she
thing
dropped off my Uber Eats, I'd go, wow, a cute girl dropped off my chicken. If she dropped off, I'm like, fellas, this fucking bombshell dropped off my Chipotle.
I gotta save you, sweetheart. Chipotle.
Chipotle. Hey, it's from Denver. That's my hometown. So I say it how the fuck I want to say it.
Fair enough.
When you're from there, you say it how you want to.
Yeah, you can tell he's very thin-skinned about his inability to pronounce things correctly. You can tell, innit? You can definitely say. What? Uche, what? The worst is when people say, what's that? Chipotle. Huh? Chipotle. People say that, Chipotle. Yeah, you American niggas are fucking a bit redacted, I'm not gonna lie. Chipotle. Cool. And you say I'm the dumb one because I call it a chicken burger. New personality just dropped. A guy who loves hip hop beefs like Nas and Biggie.
Anyone taking a bigger L than Drake on all this shit?
Well, I mean the Chiefs, but it's like.
Well, I don't. I'm just saying overall, like in music.
That was such a good, quick little joke that it short-circuited Brendan's brain. It was such a quick little, good little zinger that it literally short-circuited Brendan's brain there. He didn't know what to like. Hold on, that was a joke, right? And it was also accurate. So look.
Well, I mean the Chiefs, but it's like.
Well, I don't. I'm just saying overall, like in a bigger L than Drake on all this shit.
Well, I mean the Chiefs, but it's like.
Well, I don't. I'm just saying overall, like in music. Is someone taking a bigger L than Drake right now?
The best one was.
God, he fucked up.
The best one was Tupac and Biggie, and then this one.
Well, they both died.
No. I'm saying the best.
Ah, for fuck's sake! You know what's funny about this conversation, by the way?
Is anyone taking a bigger?
This show should be a comedy show. They don't do comedy, so now they are subjecting you to their uninformed hip hop takes. I don't know what's worse, them attempting to do comedy, or this like golden hour Hot 97 Breakfast Club thing they're doing.
Is anyone taking a bigger L than Drake on all this shit?
Well, I mean the Chiefs, but it's like.
Well, I don't. I'm just saying overall, like in music. Is someone taking a bigger L than Drake right now?
The best one was.
God, he fucked up.
The best one was
Either?
Tupac and Biggie, and then this one.
Well, they
was-
both died.
No. I'm saying the most legendary feud was that.
Nas Biggie's pretty big.
Not bigger than Tupac and Biggie.
Not Nas Jay-Z either.
Either. This one.
Did you say either? Or it said either? Oh, it said either.
Ether. This one.
Not Nas Jay-Z either.
Nas Jay-Z either. Oh, look how Chris is looking at him. Look at how Chris is looking at him. I can't believe you cut my paychecks. I can't believe technically you're my boss. Like, what? Eva. Eva. Nas Jay-Z Eva. Eva, Ether, same, innit? Tomato. God almighty, bro. Wow. Incredibly, impressively dumb.
Ether. This one is beyond. This one is just.
They do a
doesn't
Super
stop.
Bowl show and you have your ex Crip walking on there, and then he wears an A minor
The whole thing
chain.
is crazy.
And then the whole crowd's like A minor. You're like my dad was like A minor. I'm like, holy shit.
You weren't with your dad though, were you, watching it? Well, it's again a lie, but hey, let's continue. Papa got a new Addy supplier featuring narrative, begs to differ, C-clamps, and hard facts.
My point is, I don't think that affects people going to see a movie that
Oh,
much.
you're way off. You're way off. That Buzz Lightyear,
I
they have a
guess I
gay
don't think it
character.
does.
The entire narrative is this movie's gay. You watch it, man, it's not that bad. Don't get me wrong, it's a gay character. It was this butch lesbian character. But it's so small in the movie where if they didn't say anything, if media didn't grab it, it doesn't define that movie.
I think a random person from Iowa doesn't know about that, and they don't care, or they hear it and they're like, "I'm going to go see."
So that random person in America's watching Fox.
I don't think it. I think if Snow White is a good movie, people will still go see it. I mean, it affects it maybe a little bit, but I just don't imagine. I think people
Disney
forget about
stock
it. They
would
don't
beg
care.
the differ. Disney stock begs the differ.
So the
They
stock
ate
went down
cock.
because she said that.
Billion.
Imagine arguing sincerely or debating on topics like this sincerely with Brendan, knowing how stupid he is, but he's also incredibly hard-headed. Like, it must be. Oh, by the way, his face looks wild here, isn't it? That angle. Damn, his face looks insane there. Imagine actually sincerely like debating on these sort of things. Like, just let him have his point. Let him have his point. Agree just to let the conversation progress. He doesn't understand what he's talking about, really. Absolutely incredible.
Buddy.
I don't think you're right, dude. I don't think that's true.
Look it up.
Oh God, what a weird guy. Next one. No sauce on top, don't count. New York fake style cookies. That's hilarious. No salsa on top, don't count. What are we doing here? Big up BC.
Yeah, I just don't believe that.
I wanted to pop in quick when he said there's as many Liams as there are Lukes. Growing up, my best friend's name was Liam, and obviously my name is Luke. I mean, there's plenty of Liams.
Oh, it's amazing. It's very interesting that you had British friends on Long Island.
Nah, he's born and raised on Long Island. You know,
Well, it's all
Irish.
connected to the Commonwealth there. But Luke, are you unable to take L's anymore, or are you just passionate that you won the last two debates?
Did you say unable? Did you say unable? Is that, did I hear an unable? An unreal? Did I hear an unable there from BC? Unable.
Unable to take L's, and are you unable to take L's anymore, or are you just passionate that you won the last two debates?
No, I don't imagine that I'm convincing the world, but I'm sorry, I just don't believe that Liam is as popular here as people want us to believe. I don't believe that.
Okay. All right. There was once an Asian barber named Jamal, but that's a story for another time.
Okay.
All right?
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
I mean, what are we doing?
Brilliant. And the cat popped in as well at the perfect time. The cat popped in at the perfect fucking time. Oh my God, man. BC, undefeated, man. Real CEO settings. real blood clot CEO settings. Oh my god, that was brilliant. Unable, unreal. What was a fisticuffs? Yo, that video still gets me, man. Fisticuffs, huh? I'll squeeze your neck off. He was so mad. He was so mad for no reason. Yo, Brendan was so mad, bro. Fisticuffs. Oh, you can save 0% on. Okay, save 0%. Save 0% on the merch. Yeah, love it, love it, love it. Imagine having a special on YouTube with less views than a video. Oh wow, really? Imagine having a special on YouTube with less views than a video explaining how blockbuster your special is. Uncancelable by David Lucas has 550k 1,000 views. Wasn't David Lucas's special the first one filmed at the Mothership anyway? Or am I bugging out? Wasn't that a thing? He got the first special filmed there. So his special on his channel has 550k views, and the video recapping it has 676,000 views. Big up my jigger, Elephant Graveyard. Big up Elephant Graveyard. Absolute boss. That video is fucking fantastic, by the way. He killed it. Actually, you know what? Elephant Graveyard's partly responsible for David Lucas's demise, isn't it? Or am I bugging out? Didn't he play like a big role in changing the perception around David Lucas? I swear he did. I know the Reddit played a good part in it too, because they were calling it out for ages, but I'm pretty sure the Elephant Graveyard did a good job in making people aware of how terrible David Lucas is at stand-up comedy. So big up Elephant Graveyard, always and forever. Absolute incredible channel. Make sure you subscribe. What we got here? Oh, water, weed, dune, hair, bees. Or B, I guess. B. What are we doing here, B? I said bees. I'm redacted. Let's continue. Papa's awful commercial. I was enjoying Star Trek binge on Pluto TV when a commercial, I heard this weird music followed by nonsensical drivel. It took 2 to 3 minutes of seeing the commercial to truly understand how awful the marketing was. I'm guessing Pluto TV is the only place you could afford. Pluto isn't Netflix, B. So the commercial first is literally him just sitting on Callan the whole time. It's 3 different clips, one of which is Will Sasso boxing and Shorban the other 2. Second, the commercial is for Papa's free podcast, but only pause from TFATK. Lastly, it's just a dog shit commercial. If I had no idea who was the fat boy, there was no way I would make it to me watch it. Okay, so Brendan's got a commercial currently running on Pluto TV. Cool. The cast of Gringo Papi, aka the Bro Whisperer. Look at that. This is when the money was good, isn't it? Oh shit, look at George. Look how skinny George's look as well. Fucking hell. This is when the money was plentiful. Everyone was getting fucking paid. Everyone was getting fucking paid. Everyone was getting hooked up. Money was fucking good. Brendan could legitimately buy friends. Now all these people aren't even around anymore, innit? Like, they're not even around anymore. Pretty fucking wild. Who else is there? The Bro Whisperer live recording is fucking hilarious. The Bro Whisperer. I don't know what does that even mean anyway? What does that even mean, the Bro Whisperer? But yeah, money was good. You could tell money's not good because of the lack of people he's hanging around with, but he's still, I guess, somewhat comfortable because, you know, the cars are still there and shit. The remix to a song you never asked for. Bonus, how Chin sees himself AI generated. Okay,
who do we have here?
Yep. Baseball Papa now and then. Oh, let's play this one.
I was like, I wonder my kid, you know, which of my kids will be into sports or whatever it is, and I'm just like, when I watch sports, I can get excited about what's happening, and I'm still, dude, the whole time. I don't jump. I go, what is everyone doing? But I'm like,
just wait till you're there at the cages throwing him balls.
Okay.
Every night for hours.
I would
and
do
then
that
he
if you
gets
wanted.
up and strikes out.
What do you do?
It's infuriating.
What do you do?
You got to put a little effort in, pal, because you're wasting my fucking time, aren't you? Right? My entire weekend's dedicated to this, and you're not going to apply effort? Oh, well, fuck me.
Wow.
Now I'm not your dad. Because that baseball's not my thing, but I know the.
What? So what? He's pressuring his kid to play. Like, is it meant to be enjoyable? It's not you're placing all these expectations on your kid and making him feel weird because you're obviously not going to be talking to him in a nice, calm manner to get the point across when he's not doing something that you want. Like, isn't this the complete opposite of how you're meant to coach your kids anyway? And like I said, I think, you know, most likely when it comes to this sort of shit, the karma will end up biting him in the ass because it'll be hilarious when that kid discovers, you know, girls or just hanging out. I'm pretty sure all this football shit and hanging out with dad to go car shows will not happen anymore. But then what? Does that mean that kid's not valid? That kid's not worthwhile because he doesn't want to sit around listening to your fucking nonsense repeated stories again? I don't know, man. What a weird dude.
Mechanics part of it and just the work ethic. If you want to be an outlier, I'll get you there.
Yeah.
So we're driving. He's like, Dad, I'm tired. I'm like, good. That's what we need, dude. And then there's one of the reasons I'm not touring so.
Yeah, I love that, by the way. He used to do that a lot. He don't do it so much now. But when he would really lie about something that hurt his soul, he'd do that kind of that dry swallow, you know? That dry swallow. Like nothing really actually went up or anything, nothing, you know, whatever. But he loves doing that kind of dry swallow. So whenever he does that, you know he's lying. You know he's definitely lying.
One of the reasons I'm not touring so much in the summer is I told my son I'm going to dedicate myself to him for baseball. I said, you're.
One of the reasons why I'm not touring around the world or the country is because I want to dedicate my kid's summer to trying out for local, you know, baseball teams and shit. It's not as if he's going to go try out for the, you know, a proper fucking team. He's trying out for like a, you know, an up and coming team and shit. So all this song and dance seems a little bit extra, but I could be wrong. Let's continue.
Gravitating towards baseball, and I said, if you want this, dude, you got a dad who knows. I can get you pretty far, and then the rest is gonna be on you. But all you have to do is commit. You're gonna be working. It's not fun. I'm telling you right now, it's not fun. But boy, is it worth it. I said, if that's what.
You can't hear me, really? How's that possible? My volume, my levels are up. What? Oh, maybe it's a video. Maybe it's that video. There's no way you can't hear me. Look, I'm already hitting red. I'm already here. The video is fine. It's maybe this particular video. Maybe I'll lower the video sound here. Cool. Maybe I'll lower this video. Play it one more time for the top. Won't interrupt this time. Let me just load the sound a bit here. Let's put it around there.
I was like, I wonder my kid, you know, which of my kids will be into sports or whatever it is, and I'm just like, when I watch sports, I can get excited about what's happening, and I'm still, dude, the whole time. I don't jump. I go, what is everyone doing? But I'm like,
just wait till you're there at the cages throwing him balls. Every night for hours.
I would do that if he gets up.
Yeah, big up Brendan Mullery. His son is 8 years old. He's gotta dedicate his life if he wants to be the best at T-ball. Exactly. Big up Victor E. It's gotta be Pepper, young child vibes, and that's because of circumstances. Bert's kids are in college. Yeah, I just don't get why he's doing this to his kid, because it doesn't seem like he enjoyed it when he was younger. So I don't know why he's replicating things that he didn't enjoy to his kids so he can become a professional baseball player. Like, that isn't guaranteed or anything either. When you want your kids to have fun, you know what I mean? Like, I don't understand any of it, to be fair.
And strikes out.
What do you do?
It's infuriating.
What do you do?
You got to put a little effort in, pal, because you're wasting my fucking time, aren't you? Right? My entire weekend's dedicated to this, and you're not going to apply effort? Oh, well, fuck me.
Wow.
Now I'm not your dad. Because that baseball's not my thing, but I know the mechanics part of it and just the work ethic. If you want to be an outlier, I'll get you there.
Yeah.
So we're driving. He's like, Dad, I'm tired. I'm like, good. That's what we need, dude. And then there's one of the reasons I'm not touring so much in the summer is I told my
Dad, I'm tired. Good. Dad, I'm hungry. Good. Dad, my back hurts. Good. Yo, going drill sergeant on your 8-year-old son is wild. over T-ball, it is pretty insane, isn't it?
my son I'm going to dedicate myself to him for baseball. I said, you're gravitating towards baseball. And I said, if you want this, dude, you got a dad who knows. I can get you pretty far, and then the rest is gonna be on you. But all you have to do is commit. You're gonna be working. It's not fun.
I can get you pretty far. What do you mean pretty far? How far did you get? What sporting, like, what background does he have? What accomplishments has he made in professional sports that would make him believe that he can get this kid really far anyway? I'm even confused about that. Why is it assumed that he can get his kid really far? In baseball, what does he know about baseball? Or professional sports? The only thing he was professional in was what? Lacrosse, I guess, in some degree, and the UFC, in an era where the UFC talent pool wasn't that deep. And the moment it did get dicey, he kind of, had to quit. So what's he talking about here?
I'm telling you right now, it's not fun, but boy, is it worth it. I said, if that's what you want, I'll show you the blueprint. If you want to be an outlier, this is what it's going to take. And it's not going to be the cool.
Is he showing those? Is he
Yes.
showing real talent?
Yes. It's infuriating.
What do you do?
You got to put a little effort in, pal, because you're wasting my fucking time, aren't you? But if this is what you want, it's this every single
loves
day.
it.
My entire weekend's dedicated to this, and you're not going to apply effort?
Yeah, so I guess in some respects, I guess there's sometimes where Brendan, I guess maybe because that's what sometimes I think to myself, like, is he a liar, which he is, or is he just like dumb and he forgets what he says? Because there's sometimes he comes in the studio and I guess he tries to dunk on Brian by flexing how dedicated and driven his son is compared to his. But then I think sometimes he forgets that he said that, and then he complains and moans about his kid not doing the things that he wanted him to do when it comes to, achieving his sporting dreams. So I'm not too sure which one is true or isn't true, Is the kid a beast of an athlete at 8 years old? Or is the kid an 8-year-old kid that just wants to have fun and hang out with his dad, but his dad making it weird by pressuring him to like do burpees and wake up at 5 a.m. and go on 10-mile runs or something? I don't know what's going on here, but either way, if he keeps doing this sort of thing, it's more than likely that kid's gonna rebel and do his own thing later on, because I think he's mistaking his son's willingness to play sports for, like, it wouldn't surprise me if that kid just wants to hang out with his dad. That kid might just much love his dad so much that regardless of what needs to be done, he would do it just to hang out with his dad. But there'll come a point where he doesn't want to hang out with his dad as much, and the things that he did to hang out with his dad, he won't be interested in it anymore, and that will probably end up breaking Brendan's heart. So he should probably prepare for that. But you never know. He could be a little mini Shorb. You never know. Almost giving it away. More keep on trucking merch again, which makes it they probably print a bunch of this, because I never thought they print anything. I always thought Brendan did that kind of like I forgot what it's called, but there's a way that you can print t-shirts where you essentially have the design available, but then the orders only get printed when somebody pays for them. So you have to always put in the terms and description that the shipping takes up until 4 weeks or whatever, maybe, or 6 weeks. But I guess when it comes to Thick Boy merch, a lot of it was made. A lot of it was produced and manufactured. So they probably got boxes and boxes of Thick Boy merch that they can't give away and shit. They're having to try and sell it as cheap as possible, and it's still not going. There must be tons of that shit left. Let's continue. What's this one? Beanie Hat, you're doing great. Oh shit, it was on Rich Eisen one day, yeah? One time, back in the day. Okay. I wonder why he was getting interviewed in the first place. Or maybe he was just working there and I took a picture. I'm not too sure, but either way. Is that a fall off or is that an upgrade if you're working in podcasting compared to the Rich Eisen show? Maybe, I'm not too sure. But anyway, regardless, there's one here. What's that? Sainaz is not a draw with the Fickies. Can Sainaz just stop talking? The constant screeching and yapping from the I love sports, I'm one of the guys girls insufferable. Wow. Do you guys find Sainaz annoying? Or Sanaz? I don't really find her annoying. I'm surprised the TFATK fans don't like her. Shit. Really? Sanaz talks too much. Please, turn Sanaz's mic off. Sanaz interrupting, commenting unnecessarily way too much. This is firing a kid. Clue is in the name. Wow. A lot of the fans really don't like Sanaz. I thought they liked Sanaz. Interesting. To be fair, Kat did play her position pretty well. That's probably why she's still the favorite kind of, whatever, TFATK intern. She played her position really well. She didn't overstay her welcome, had some fun and kept it moving type of thing. But the ones we're talking about now, especially, Sanaz, she doesn't seem like that type, to be fair. They need to tell Sonoj to pipe down a bit. She's starting to get a little bit irritating. Sanaz is not your podcast. Brendan, Super Bowl. Brian, I'm old. Sanaz, look at me, guys. Oh, wow. Okay. Wow. Sanaz hogs the addies. They take TFATK. Big up Booth McGee. Kat was killing the simps with the feet picks. Yeah, she did. She definitely did it the best, to be fair. I think she played it right down the middle, Didn't badmouth Brendan O'Brien. Saw the feet pick. Basically leveraged their audience to, start her OnlyFans career. Smart girl. Another one says here, nothing on the internet has aged worse than this. So many L's from Papa in this one clip.
I know what's going on.
Yeah.
That's it, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a
That's the best thing you ever did is get off social media.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
It's too
addictive. It's too time consuming.
It's also white noise.
I'm also building a business.
Yeah.
And none of that stuff helps.
What's the business? What's the business?
It sucks that you can't sell tickets. Oh yeah, you do sell a lot of tickets. I forgot about that.
Oh, man.
And that's the thing.
I don't sell merch
We've
either.
come a long way. And
I don't sell merch either.
No.
That's what he said.
No, we've come a long way. And there's a lot.
No, what are you gonna? What are you gonna do? And what are you gonna do?
There's just.
If you're pissed now, a major network picked up my 30-minute special.
A major network. Look at Brian's face. He knows he's lying. Look at Brian's face. He knows he's lying. He knows it. A major network. You would have told me this. He knows he's lying. He knows it. He knows. Fucking hell.
I shoot in November in Dallas.
Dude, you seem upset about that.
I'm upset for them. You know what I'm saying? It's like, when's this guy gonna fucking stop, dude?
You're upset for them.
I'm upset for
All right,
them.
let's. But again, let's move on.
Let's
we have
move
more
on.
stuff
Dude,
to talk
I feel
about.
like you brought this up.
No, we have more stuff to talk about.
And am I gonna? Is Thick Boy Productions produce Callan's 30-minute hot fucking special? Yeah, we are.
Yeah.
Am I gonna do all the marketing around it? Yeah, we are.
I'm ready.
Is it gonna be the most viewed special you've ever had? You guarantee it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Brian wanted to put Brendan in charge of the marketing of his special, which didn't happen, by the way. He ended up filming it in a comedy membership and probably waited for somebody to take it and record it and make something out of it. He definitely can't know that himself. And, maybe the other people in the studio probably aren't going to do it themselves either. But I think that would have been probably one of the worst decisions ever if Brian did let Brendan do the marketing or the whatever else for the special. That wouldn't have been the worst idea ever, because he would have to have sat down with some pods and explained all the fucking allegations and shit. It would have been terrible, especially when you go to that mainstream media world, which I saw him get interviewed by a bunch of people from that world itself. And I think what else is here? Rinks the Preacher, Joey the Knockout Artist, Dude There's No Fear. Yeah, I think that might be it for now, isn't it? Or no, there's actually a Shorb show. Let's check out the Shorb show, and then we might end it there and come back again tomorrow. So let's check out the Shorb show. Let's see what he was saying on the Shorb show. Where is he? Where's the Shorb show? Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Where's the Shorb show? I don't know it. Where is he? Oh, is it not here? Snort Hogan. Okay, cool. I'll just write it here. Bear with me a second while I get the Shorb show to load. Whoops. There you go. Boom. We got everybody in the stream chat too. Appreciate all of you. Make sure you like the stream, subscribe to the channel if you can. That'd be really appreciated. So let's see this video of the recent episode of Shorb Show, right? Which is this. Let's go view channel. It's not letting me just click the fucking first one there like an absolute idiot. Big up YouTube. And let's see if we can watch this. Cool, there we go. This new episode. Episode number 423. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Now, Brandon Thick Boy
Shop. Yeah, Monday morning, February 17th.
Already the Austin grift starts. Already the Austin grift has started. He's got some sort of merch that has a Texas state outline around it and shit. Again, he was a Lakers guy for a long time. Had their full jersey, was in the box, the whole fucking thing. Now look here. Honestly. Absolutely crazy. Look at him.
9:30 a.m. on this crisp ass morning here in Los
Oh, he finally said crisp correctly. He didn't say crisp.
Angeles. What's happening, fam? How's everybody doing? Happy President's Day. Happy President's Day. What exactly is President's Day, Chin? It's just us honoring all the presidents. All, was it 47?
No, of
is that what it
course
is?
not. What? No, it's not that. It's not that. That's not that.
For most of it, just means no traffic, no school for the kids. The origin of this holiday dates back to 1800. Jeez, that's an old holiday. To celebrate George
Captain
Washington's
Obvious.
birthday. Oh, wow. The unofficial national holiday was established to celebrate George Washington's birthday. So everybody gets it off on his birthday. That's kind of lit. Washington, the nation's first president. No shit. Independence from Great Britain had died 1 year earlier.
And then this right here.
This holiday that honors everyone who has served in the office of the President of the USA. Yeah.
Why does he look so tired? Maybe because the kids are off from school. That's probably what he said, right? Why does he already look so tired? Why does he already look like he's over it? We're only like, what, 1 minute into the video?
It dates back to 1880s. He's always held on February 22nd, George Washington's birthday. Okay. We'll take it. For parents out there, it's like, ooh, I got to figure out what to do with the kiddos on a Monday. I just bring kiddos here. It's great. I like when they have the day off. For us that don't work 9 to 5, it's kind of nice because you're dealing with no traffic. I mean, we all live close. If we move to Texas, Chin, hopefully you live closer, depending where we're at.
Yeah. Are you thinking of like the same thing, like Dallas, Fort Worth, or Austin?
No, Austin.
Austin?
Yeah. I got a house, Chin.
I'm just making conversation.
Oh,
I already
gotcha.
know.
Thanks, pal. Yeah, outside of Austin. You don't want to be too near that liberal downtown down there.
What? They said I got a house. What was that weird exchange about? I made conversation. What's that? He looks fucked, isn't it? What's happening there? What happened?
Like Dallas, Fort Worth, or Austin?
No, Austin.
Austin?
Yeah. I got a house, Jen.
I'm just making conversation.
Oh,
I already
gotcha.
know.
Thanks, pal. Yeah, outside of Austin. You don't want to be too near that liberal downtown down there. It's kind of chaos. I can see Brian's crazy.
That liberal downtown. What?
Yeah, it's like living off 6th Street. You know, Brian's
Constantly
like,
partying.
what is the deal? I'm like, oh, buddy. Oh, pal. Oh, buddy. We'll see, though. Yeah, we're making some moves, dude. Making moves. Getting nervous. Anxiety through the roof, baby. Anytime you're making a big change, though, there's going to be some anxiety. The kids are crunk about it, but I just don't think they realize the magnitude. It'll hit once we get out there. It'll hit them. I told the baseball dads yesterday, finally.
Isn't it really weird, by the way? Didn't he push for Brian to go to Austin to restart his comedy career? And now he's moving to Austin before Brian does. I find that so interesting. Now he's maybe, I guess, arranging dinners and stuff. It's like, what the hell is going on? Really, what is going on here? I really wish I could know. I really do wish.
That was tough. Because we had a team like bonding dinner, you know, which I'm like, we all know each other. I guess it's just an excuse to go out to dinner with everybody. Yeah, it didn't go great. I mean, they're supportive, but they're just like, what are we going to do, man? You know, it's like, what do you mean? You guys be all right, you know? Just taking one of the best players off the team, leaving. You have to figure it out. But we should be here through at least the start of this spring season. They'll make it through spring ball. Because the first opening weekend for both spring ball and the travel team is March 1st, which I can't wait. Can't wait. Dude, how gangster is this? T's 9. He's going to use just a wooden bat. So I'm like, dude, you know how intimidating that is for pitchers? A kid at 9 using just a wooden bat. He's like, that's what the pros do. I'm like, yeah, okay. If that's what you want to do, that's what he wants to do. So I'm getting him a wooden bat. So gangster.
Yep, gangster.
That's what the kid wants to do.
Sure.
We'll see how it goes, man. T has a birthday this week too.
Little T.
This is gonna sound weird, not weird, but just kind of. He's the only person in my life where I think at least 2 weeks ahead about his birthday. Like, what am I going to get him? Where are we going to do? What's the plan? Everybody else, I'm typically day of or day before. I'm like, oh shit, this person's birthday, whether it's my dad, brother, I'm like, oh shit, they got a birthday tomorrow. T's the only person. Bosty too. But outside the kids though, it's the birthdays. I'm like, shout out to iPhones. They remind you now. It's huge, man. Shout out to Steve Jobs creating that. Give him the reminder on the birthday, like, oh yeah, so you don't look like an asshole.
Anything else?
So yeah, man, we're
Christ.
chucking and jiving here. Got the new giveaway truck. Got a TRX last call. It's a big boy. I'm basically gonna turn it. It's gonna be a milder version of mine. You don't want mine. Listen, I'm crazy. That thing has, stage 3 race transmission. It's so intense. I didn't realize how intense it was until I started driving this stock TRX. And then I get on mine, I'm like, bud, what's wrong with you? It's so much. It's just so loud and violent and dangerous. It's awesome. But you don't want to give that away. Someone's going to wreck that thing into a wall. So to be like mine with the wide body, carbon fiber fenders, front, rear, probably do the side exhaust. We'll do the suspension as usual, TFATK, all that. Probably toss on a bigger blower and then stop there. That'd be the plan. Probably some other goodies, but that launch end of March. It'd be our biggest one yet. That thing's gonna be badass. You forget how nice they are driving just a stock TRX. I'm like, oh, it's not annoyingly loud. I can drive this and not wake up the kids when I go to the gym in the morning. Yeah, I didn't realize how out of control mine was. It's out of control. As far as fight news goes, you had a decent fight night. Nothing crazy, but I'll take it. I watched it from the prelims to the main event. Our boy Andre Petrosky got it done. That's our guy. Great win over Rodolfo. Very skilled jiu-jitsu practitioner. Okay. Shabazian getting back on the right track. Got a performance of the night. Little award there. He's the guy, man. He was the guy we thought he was going to be the next guy at middleweight, and then also he fell on some hard times, and defense was an issue for him, and he's cleaning that up. So there's still life, still a young dude. There's still a lot of life in Edmund Shabazian. Hey, Donnie, get your life together, dude. Come on. If you're going to chill, you're going to work, dude. You told me you wouldn't do this. Thanks, pal.
Okay, I'm gonna leave it there for now. I'll come back again to it tomorrow. And there'll also be another random show for TFATK. That'll be in the afternoon, innit? So we'll catch up and do this tomorrow. With TFATK live, blow by blow, right here on the random show. So keep an eye out for that. About 12 p.m. my time, probably will do it. Maybe 1 p.m. So keep an eye out for that. Yeah, man. Thank you for tuning in. It's been a pleasure, not a chore. Like the stream down below. Subscribe to the channel if you can. Join the Discord. All that good stuff in between. Appreciate all of you. Namaste. All that malarkey. I'll see you guys tomorrow.